Hey. Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live. Just kicking it off. I forgot to tell anybody about it today because I was working and busy and shit. So hopefully people know that it's on Thursday night. But I did send out a thing on YouTube. Tonight, joining me, I have Jordan C. from Instagram. I'm going to put him on. Hey, man, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going, brother. So your Instagram is oc.edc. I get that right?
Yeah.
So do you live in Ocean City?
No.
That was my guess. So here we go. We're going to find out what the hell is it. Or is it a play on OCD?
No. It's so like my stuff. I play a lot of video games. So my name for video games is Ocular. So it's like OC is in like ocular, I guess.
Okay, so it's some nerdy shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. Nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
Neeve Cloud is here first. What's up, brother? Jason Brown's in the house. What up?
Oh.
Jordan's just knocking shit over.
Yeah.
Sean Lowkey says, "Oh snap!" And Neeve Cloud again. All right. So, yeah, look, I got the banner going and everything already. Got this shit figured out. Except, I gotta grab the giveaway thing. Should probably do that. What did I give away last time? I can't remember. I think it was that maintenance kit, right?
Maybe.
It was. I know. I got it. And then I gave away just a thing of KPL on the edge.
I thought you gave away a knife last week too.
Well, I did. I did that too. Probably. I can't remember. Yeah, didn't you win it?
No, I didn't. Well, I tied for the guy that won it, and you were like, "Well, fuck you." I'm giving
right. I told you to fuck off because you won the one before it. Right.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, we got Jared here. He's gonna do his little intro. Hey, Jared.
Bang! What's up, bud?
What's up, dude?
Bang.
That's the full intro. Bang!
Yeah. We're shortening it down every month.
Yeah. Well, you can't really say, "Welcome to Neve's Knives." My wife's not here with us.
Right.
Let's see who else is in the house. Mark Ridgewell. What up, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
Marcos, my man. What up, Marcos? Sigma Loner. What up? Marcos says the diva is on it. Truth.
Oh, that sticker that
Jared,
you showed on your Instagram the other day, that was sexy. The kind of like what do you call that? No, the D10 Diva. It's like, yeah, it's like that, but it's the D10 Diva one.
I got them all here. I'm waiting on these shirts to happen, man. I'm just trying to figure out how to take money from people. So,
PayPal.
There's the pen, and then there's the sticker you're talking about.
There you
I
go.
got a stack of those, and I got a stack of white and black ones. My plan was to put a sticker, one of each, and a pen in with each shirt order.
What was the pen?
What?
What kind of pen?
No, pin.
Pin.
Thing.
Pin. I got your pen.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I was pointing out the one time that it's like fucked up on the back, like it's not straight. But somebody told me you could just turn it, and you can. Look at that. So you can just turn it, and now hold on, let me get it. So now it's straight. So cool. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to take money because I'm not sure if. Well, first, I don't know how many people are actually going to buy one, but for those people that do, all right, cool. For those people that do, I gotta have them pay, and I don't know if PayPal is gonna give me a hard time and like get taxed and all this bullshit, or if I can just take the money that way. But my buddies that I used to work with, I used to work for a promotional products company. They're gonna print the shirts, so they also can like create websites for people. They mainly work with like schools, so like. A school will do a design and then they'll sell it for prom or whatever. And they'll create a website where people can just go on and order the shirt. So I might, if they can do it, I might do it that way. And then I can just send a link. People can go buy it and that's it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we'll figure out the back end shit. But
PayPal's always seems like they're always trying to milk some more taxes out of everything.
That's what I'm worried about. They'll 1099 me or something later. For
they will.
I mean,
they will. So the way out of it, if you really wanted to get out of it, is that you can't offer anything on your Patreon. So it'd have to be like just a donation site, right? So as long as it is like that and you're not really offering anything, but if you're doing videos and they're paying you for videos and things like that, then yeah. So, but they're still like, they still will tax them.
Right.
And that's what I'm talking about right now is what they do is they'll sneak in like every year, like, oh, well, taxes, this and that. And we're going to raise the taxes like by 0.5%. And it's only a few cents.
Yeah.
Right?
I got that email the other day for GNS now. If you pay goods and services, you like, it's less, it's like some weird fee and then it's a percentage and they raised the percentage and lowered the fee, but ultimately they're going to end up making more money off of that.
Right.
But it was like 0.01%. It was stupid. Yeah. But no, I was just going to have people send me, like, just PayPal me the money. I wasn't going to set up a site or anything. But we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Doing that with stuff was just setting up. Because that's why, you know, I have the PayPal. I've had people that don't want the taxes to go to, like, say, the lives or anything like that. So they'll just, right after the show, they'll just, you know, hit me up on PayPal, which is awesome.
Right. Thanks, Nebby Cloud. Yeah, I haven't been pushing the Patreon that much, so I have like 7 or 8 people on there. But
I bet you half the people don't even know you have one.
Well, I don't ever talk about it. I put it in the description of every video, but it's because I don't want to, you know, it's weird.
Well, for me, that doesn't mean you don't just say it. Like, it only takes 2 seconds to say, hey, if you want to, check out my Patreon. The link's in the description.
I know.
Yeah, it's only a second. And, you know, I know how you feel because I felt the same way. Like, in the, you know, the beginning, like, I didn't have a patron from the start and everything. And I felt really weird about it. Everybody came to me telling me, like, you should start one. You should start one, this and that. Because
that's what always happens, I think.
They wanted a way to support. And people like to see the people that they support, they like to see them grow, and they want to be a part of their growth. And, you know, and I was the same way. Like, I was other people, you know, members for other people's, you know, patron, because of the same reason. I wanted to support their growth. I wanted to be a part of it. And I think that's awesome. So I just don't think of it like that. Like, you're, you know, it's not like you're sitting there begging for anything.
No, it's not that. It's just I don't want to feel like I have to do something now.
Oh, I see.
Like, if I have all these people giving me money, then I feel like I got to put out videos. And, like, if I want to just stop, I can just stop. Just nobody, you know what I mean?
Well, I said,
but I guess you could just say, like, I'm going to stop. You can. Yeah.
I said from the beginning of mine that if you wanted to support the Patreon, then you can, but I don't offer any videos or nothing, because at first I didn't want to pay taxes on it. So I was like, I'm not going to fucking do anything in Patreon, but you guys can support me.
I see what you're saying.
Now I do videos on there. Just
you do?
Yeah, I do. Because I have, you know, a lot of patrons. So I do that. But yeah, in the beginning, though, I wasn't doing that.
There you go, Mad Hatter. Nice name, by the way. Mad Hatter, I like that. This is the CKF T15, which, that's so good.
So what happened with the haptic?
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to bring up. So first I want to ask, like, what you guys are carrying, which will lead me into that conversation. So what are you carrying?
I got the American Blade Works Model 1 version 6.
How do you like that?
Very, very awesome.
I had 2 of those because the first one had no detent and the second one had the stiffest detent ever, and I just returned them and was done with it. I like the dude. Michael Morgan's awesome.
This one's
Michael Morgan, right?
I don't know his name.
Pretty sure it's I met him at Blade Show. Really cool dude. I couldn't dial in and I tried taking it apart, and holy shit. Have you done that?
I have not. I just got it. So,
dude, take it apart and try to put that shit back together.
It seemed like it would be basic, but
I know it felt that way, and maybe it was like long ago, and maybe I know what I'm doing better now. But I remember being like, "Whoa!" Like I eventually got it, but it never felt right. I don't know.
Well, I
do like the knife. I like the design. I like the guy. I like the company. All that stuff. I just didn't happen to nail for me.
What version was it or model or what?
It was the 5.
Okay. I do know
that was what was new at the time.
Right. I know a lot. He's came a pretty far way since when they first came out. And I know he's tweaked and changed a bunch of things because of complaints. So anybody getting into it and first starting is gonna go through that process. Yeah.
Well, I think I told him the detent was light. So then when he sent me the second one, I'm sure he made sure it was a stiffer one. And then it was too stiff. And
there you go, Diva.
I'm hard to please, so I don't hold that against him at all. Jordan, what do you got, man?
So sadly, like all of my knives have been in storage because we're having some work done at my house. So I'm basically just carrying this box.
Oh, you're carrying?
I bought from you.
What's that thing called? The tie? Are you on your phone right now?
Yes, I am.
Can you turn it sideways?
Oh, yeah, maybe. But then I don't have anywhere to prop it up.
There you go.
Oh, then you can't prop it up.
Yeah, I can hold it, I guess.
No. Oh, well, if it's not going to work, then don't. You can't use that stand sideways?
Maybe, but... Oh, yeah, that's kind of a weird angle, but yeah, we'll go with it.
It looks better, though, to be honest.
Just using this thing. It's pretty good. That's well.
How do you like that thing?
I like it. It's got a good detent, even though Kevin says it's shit for some reason.
No, it was oh shit! That was the one I sold you. I forgot. Yeah, it's called the tie. Fuck. What is it again?
Something. Oh gosh, I forget. Something design tie. It's on Amazon.
Yep, searching. I paid $65 for it, I think, and it's basically a ball bearing flipper. It's a frame lock flipper in titanium with a razor blade in it.
It looks cool.
It's cool.
Oh, God. It's fucking right on the tip of my tongue. The tie as... Somebody put it in the comments, please. Let me hit the comments.
The blades.
Yeah, I would probably replace them, too.
What's up, Jason?
Jason Brown says, yo, Jared, picking and piping. What up? I don't know. Is that a reference to something? Like smoking or I don't know. Just saying. First time joining your live. What up, brother? Tell me what picking and piping is about, dude. I'd love to hear about that. I'm guessing it's related to smoke. Yeah, he's got pipes in. Okay. Guitars and pipes. I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
I like it too.
You got a channel, dude?
That's awesome.
You might have a channel. Picking and piping. I like it. I like it a lot. Matt Hatter says, oh, I did that. See, look at that. I'm on my game. Kyle should start his own knife company. Lefty exclusives only. Kyle? You mean Kev? I'm Kevin. Kyle is the big ugly leprechaun one that comes on sometimes. Don't tell him I said that. Mr. Nebby Cloud. We got Lone Wolf in the house. He says, hey, Jason Brown. Hey, Neves. Hey, Nebby Cloud. He didn't say Jordan, but, he wanted to.
That's all right.
Chris, the trader, the moderator trader. I'm just kidding. Family time tonight, fellas. Just want to say hi. I love your face. Oh, love you too, buddy.
More important than family. He should know that by now.
I'm gonna send him this flashlight. You guys see this? I did this video this morning. I posted it anyway. Filmed it yesterday. This company reached out to me. They're called. I'm gonna make myself big. Anyway, they're like a Chinese flashlight company. Bear with me here. And I did a video, and the funniest thing I got out of it was where they're located. It's Building 6, Rundongshen Industrial Park in Gushu. These are all commas after what I said. Gushu, Xinjiang, Boang, Shenzhen, China. They're in 5 different places at once. Like, how the fuck is that possible? I'm so confused.
That's hilarious.
Is China that big? Like,
China's massive. But you know what? Though? I bet you they just have factories in every single one of those locations.
Factories have a zip code. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Here it is. Look at.
So, how did you like it?
So this is what's funny. When I unboxed it, I kind of was playing it like I was unboxing another one of these, right? The Shadow Ranger, and I was kind of joking around. But by the end of the video, I was like, "This is actually like as a flashlight.
Yeah,
it's actually really good, and you can take the ring off. You can just take this cap off, and then you just have a flashlight. Which as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh, thank God!" Like, that makes it so much better. But apparently, I learned this after the video. So if anybody saw the video and was screaming at their screen, apparently the ring is so that you can still have a two-handed grip on your pistol while you're using the flashlight. So I guess I don't know how you would manipulate it.
I don't know how that would work.
Maybe you thumb it, and then I don't know, but that's what it's for. Apparently, it was created by some dude. I forget his name. Somebody told me, Chris something.
Well, I seen a knife one time, and the guy was showing that because your pinky went through the ring, and it was showing that you could drop the knife without dropping the knife. Do you know what I mean? It would just dangle, and you could get to your pistol. So you could use your pistol, and then
that could be too,
and then you still have your knife in your hand. With just like a flick of the wrist, it'll be back in your palm. But
so without the ring, it looks like this. So it just looks like a black flashlight. And honestly, weight-wise, I thought it was heavy, but it weighs about as much as this guy, which is like an Olight tie something. I don't know the names of flashlights. Oh, wow. So it's not really that heavy. It's T whatever 606 aluminum.
What's the lumens?
2,000.
No shit.
2,000 plus. It's a beast, dude. So it has a button up here, like right here, that you can rotate through your different Johns. And then, warning, guys, we're about to have flashing lights everywhere.
Yeah, I just literally ducked like someone flying at me.
So if you have epilepsy issues or something, just pause it first or turn it off for a second. Then it has 2 tail switches, which is interesting. I've never seen that. One, just a click, and you can, I guess, pull it out and just quick, you're good to go, right?
Yeah.
And then the other one is a strobe. It goes immediately to a strobe. Nice. I think that's pretty cool. It's made for military, law enforcement, and heavy-duty campers or whatever the fuck it means.
What's the price look like?
Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to pull up the website. I think they're expensive, dude. Somebody told me they were a knockoff, too, but I don't know.
Lumens. How do you charge it?
It has a magnetic charger. Hang on, let me get this thing back on. I'll show you. It's like Olight, but it's on the other side of the so here's the button. On the other side is this thing, and you just pop. They have a little thing that magnetizes to it, and it's USB. Comes with 2 big-ass batteries and a pouch. It comes with a lot of shit. It comes with this
actually pretty badass.
This clip kind of is shit plastic, and it spins and shit. I don't know, like, altogether, the package is pretty good. But
have you tried the Warrior?
How much is it? Yeah, So I'm not a big, like I said, I'm not a big flashlight guy.
Well, you got flashlights though, so
what?
You do carry a flashlight though.
Yep. So I carry a Raylight Pineapple Mini every day. I have 2 now. I had a Stonewash Titanium. Can you get this fucking thing? Okay. Here, let me put you guys back up so people don't have to look at my ugly mug the whole time. So this is what I carry every day.
Okay.
I just got this polished titanium Raylight Pineapple Mini. It's so good, dude. It's just you get it quick. You go through 4 modes. It's fantastic. It's easy. It's lightweight. What I love about it is the clip. So Olight does this shit. They have this clip, so you can put it on your hat, which people love. But it fucking catches on everything. It comes out of my pocket all the time. Now I don't carry this beast, but I had an i3T and an i5T. That's what I gave away last week, I think. But yeah, I have this polished one, and then I had originally this like stonewashed one. So this is my backup now, and I have this one. They're only like $50. They're fantastic for $50.
How do you carry your holster?
And that one has a tritium, like a blue tritium holster.
Yeah. I'm asking for a reason. Like, what position do you carry your holster in? Front, side, back?
If I carry it, it's like 4 o'clock.
Okay. because I don't know.
But normally it's in my backpack, to be honest, because I take it to work and I just have it next to me.
You don't get something like this where you can carry your flashlight, because like my little right now I have this old light in there, but I normally carry my little one in it, my little copper in there, but it lets me carry a pen and a backup knife in there.
But that's why I don't carry. That's why I don't carry much. That's why I have the bag and the fanny pack, because it's so uncomfortable for me to carry.
This thing is so comfortable. I don't even realize I have it on me, like until I need my stuff.
That's what people say about pew-pews, and I still, no matter what, I can feel the weight. I don't know what it is. It bothers me to have anything like that, unless it's clipped to a pocket and lightweight, you know.
Well, with a pew, that's different though, especially if you're carrying inside the waist or anything like that, or inside.
Which is how you have to.
With this, it's hanging on your belt,
right?
So it's
I gotta try it sometime. I haven't gotten around to it. I tried the pocket organizers that go in your pocket.
Yeah, I don't.
But I couldn't get it. Like, I couldn't get the combination right to where it made sense to. Like, I'd rather just have 4 things clipped to 4 pockets than do that.
This helps me keep it where I have everything that I carry on my belt, and then I still carry my primary knife in my pocket, just how I normally carry a pocket knife.
Right.
But this way I have my light, my pen, and it's always on me. When I leave, in the morning, I just slap it right on my belt. Don't even think about it.
He's talking about you, Jordan. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up.
Very non-intelligent, my friend.
I ordered Asher Knives, new titanium Spiro per. Hey, man, that's awesome. Hopefully you use my code. Get yourself 10% off, and then I keep getting free prototypes and shit. He just sent me. Where is it? So he just posted the titanium Spiros. This is with the G10 side and then titanium frame lock on the Spiro. For $85 with S35. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
He just sent me the full tie version, so I should have that like tomorrow.
Full
so
tie?
This scale, so this scale will be tie as well. Those are going to go up in, I think he said a week or two, or a couple of weeks or something.
What's the price on those ones?
I'm guessing, if anything, they'll probably be like $5 more. I mean, I can't see them going too high on those.
That's crazy.
Well, how much did you say originally it was for the
This one's $85
with the titanium,
I believe. Yeah, we can go look right now.
It's gotta be more than that, because I thought that's how much the original ones were. Or no, they were $79, right? $79?
Yeah. So we had him on the Edge a couple of weeks ago, and he's told me this a million times. He's never gonna sell any knife for more than $100. And he actually announced on the Edge show that he's coming out with a Nomad frame lock in M390 and full titanium, and it's going to be like $99.99.
That's awesome.
And I talked to him today. The HRC is supposed to be like 60 to 61. He's hoping it's going to be like 61 to 62.
That's
and I'm like, dude, they're going to scrutinize the shit out of you. Like, just double check those fuckers, because people are going to be sure to check. So here it is. Frame lock Spiro tie plus G10 in stock, $85. And the cool thing about Asher is you can pick your clip side, and he'll flip the clip when he sends it out for you. So you don't even have to bother with that. Some people don't like, using tools at all or whatever. But this thing's dope for $85.
It is.
I really can't recommend it enough.
That Spiro is really awesome too. I love that knife.
Well, this is the frame lock version of it, and then he has.
I'm saying the regular liner lock version. Yeah, that's the one I have, so I love it.
Yeah, I have that one too. I like the big thumb studs on the frame lock one. I think they're better because the little ones kind of bite me a little bit.
Yeah, I like the big ones too. That's what I got on mine, is the big thumb stud.
There's the one we were talking about.
Yeah,
Spiro. That one's $75. It's out of stock. Here's this thing. This is probably the best knife he's made so far. The Nomad frame lock. just because of the category it fits in, how thin it is. It's better than a bug out for like that type of lightweight carry because it can actually probably handle more than a bug out. It's got better steel. It's got a deep carry. I guess the other one does too. But
yeah, I think it basically is all the same materials, but it's way cheaper.
Well, that's true, and it's thinner. I'm pretty sure it's thinner than a bug out.
I'm sure it's cheaper or thinner because it is thin. It's very thin.
And the full titanium one is going to be fucking ridiculously thin.
Yeah.
And then add M390. Fuck me.
Yeah. I'm so excited for that. Who do you think his OEM is? I really would like to know that.
I don't know. I've tried asking him. It's not. I don't think it's somebody that like we would know. It's not that. It's like he's using a company over there there's a million little knife chops over there.
Yep.
So if you get the right connection to one that's pretty good, it's kind of stupid to tell people who it is, and you probably wouldn't even know.
I think people just want to know because they want to know their reputation. Because like there's so many companies, like remember even in the beginning he wound up getting bad steel, right? And if people knew the company, they'd probably be like, yeah, of course, right?
So he actually explained that. He said he gave them shit about it, obviously, and they replaced every knife blade. And what actually happened was the person that they buy steel from, the OEM buys steel from, who apparently a lot of people buy steel from. Some dude there who was like the sales guy was in a hard place or whatever.
Yeah.
And he swapped it and took the difference.
Right.
That's fucking crazy. I mean,
shit happens like that. But he dealt with it right though, and I gave him a lot of respect for that. I did a whole video on it because it was my knife that we wound up finding out on.
Oh shit!
The way he handled it was as top notch as anybody can.
He handled it fantastic.
Oh yeah. So, and that's what I always say to the community. I don't care about problems. I care about what they do about them. So if they do something about it and handle it, respectively in the way they should, then
that's how I feel.
Then I look at it as kind of a good thing, right? Because
then it's like you got a customer for life now. That's how I am. Yeah.
Right. Now I know in the future, if I have an issue, I know I'm dealing with a reasonable company, a company that's going to handle it. But if something happened and I get, the bad vibes, I get where they're trying to put the blame on me or whatever, then it's like, oh, well, you just not only lost the sale, but I'm going to scream from the rooftop about you guys.
I've talked about that. Yeah, I've had a couple of knife stores like that have really pissed me off. Smoky Mountain Knife Works is one of them, and Knife Works is the other one. Just will never buy it from either of those ever again, unless I absolutely have to. Like they're the only one who has this knife that I need. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why I'm with Blade HQ at this point. I'm so tired of buying from them, dude. Every knife I've had from them is like every Spyderco I've bought has had strip screws straight out of the gate. Bad
like
action.
It was a return product or something.
I don't know if it was returned or not, but I mean, I bought it as new, and
I
get
do you
it,
put it
and there's a
when you
strip.
order? Do you put in your notes to QC check? Because I do that every time.
I'm gonna start.
When I was buying from Blade HQ, I didn't really know about that. Like they were the store that I started with like a year ago when I started collecting, so I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I do that with every order from any store. I just put a little note that says, "Hey, can you QC check it, please?"
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just saying, take it out. Make sure the centering's good. There's no blade play. It works, because you'd be surprised at how many knives people get that are just like you said, just completely like I got that knife from Knife Works, and is that what it's called? Knife Works.
Yeah.
They do the what's that G10 Griptilian fucking thing, the MK1 dash Ritter,
the mini Ritter.
Yeah. So I got that, and the first one I got, I felt something loose, so I went to tighten it, and the screw just kept spinning in place. Like the screw was in, but it just kept spinning.
Right.
So I contacted them, and they were like, "All right, send it back. We'll send you a new one." So I get a new one, and I take it out of the package. Not shitting you, I take it out, and I go like this, and a fucking screw just drops the fuck out, and then I can't get it back in, right? Because it was stripped.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
So at Hogue, they're fucking over tightening shit I guess, and then maybe the weather. We've had this conversation. Maybe the weather like finished it off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if they already broke it trying to get it in, then that's all it's going to take really is expanding and contracting, and the thing's going to fall out.
And they basically like blamed it on me. They were like, "Yeah, we checked it, and that one was fine." I'm like, "Dude, why would I make this up? The screw just fell out." Like, and I literally had to like almost beg them to just give me my money back and give me a return label. They wanted me to pay to ship it back and all this shit. And I'm like, you just lost any sale you would ever get from me again. And they didn't know that would be like fucking $5,000 worth of shit at this point. If they had, done the right thing, I'd have been buying everything I could from them.
Yep.
That's how it is.
That's exactly how it is. And then we're such a tight-knit community that if one person has a serious issue, it's like 5 people did because we talk about it. And
there are people that love those places. Like people love Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They love Knife Works, but like it's not going to change my mind. But I think Grateful Panic is talking about that Model 1 or whatever Model 1 version. Yeah, that. Remember I said it was hard to take apart? You said it's like a freaking puzzle.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I will definitely find out. This one's detent is tuned really nice though. The stone washing is real nice on it. It's almost like glittery. Like it's crazy how heavy of a stone wash it is. The micarta is really nice. So far, I'm loving it. I got a pretty good deal on it. Dude sold it to me.
I think the blade shape's cool. I think it's a great looking knife. I do wish he did more than a bead blast. I'm not a big bead blast.
This one's a stone wash. This one's a heavy stone wash. Heavy stone wash. Like this is probably the most heavy stone wash I have.
And it was Michael Martin, not Michael Morgan. My bad. I knew I was mixing it up with a viewer. Picking and Piping says, playing my mandolin and smoking tobacco pipes. Yes, have a channel dedicated to pipes and pipe tobacco mostly. Nice, dude.
Awesome.
I'm not a smoker anymore, so I don't know, but I'm going to check it out. 814 says, what up, Kev? What up, Alex? Man, I got behind again. What's going on, everybody? What's the topic for tonight? It says, seems logical. Have I ever had a topic?
No, but I got a bunch of cool questions, though.
All right.
So,
let me just start with the haptic real quick because I never got to
Yeah.
So, what I carried was the Holt haptic, and I just got the Shamwiri. So, I was carrying that today. I'm kind of on a front flipper binge right now. I might be picking up another one of these guys. The Lanny from Pena, some dude's selling one with Arctic Fat Carbon, and I really want it, but I'm going to see if I can make a deal with them. Anyway, the haptic, the tip. So today I had to open a it was like a cord. So I got a new laptop at work, and I had to open the power cord, and it was just in this little plastic, bag.
Right.
And I go to open it, and I put the knife in, and I go like this, like I would with any knife, just kind of like swipe it, and it'll slice the shit out of it, right?
Right.
Like opening an Amazon package real quick or whatever. And it just started like, it was almost like tearing. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? So then I'm like testing it on other parts, and it just kept catching. It was weird. So then I take out the Shamwiri, and I'm like, zip, and it does exactly what I thought it should do. Just put a slice in. So when I got home, I stropped it. So I put it on the strop and just kind of tried to focus up on the tip area.
Yeah.
And I think I got it, because now, here, let me just grab some plastic. So I have this bag here. If I just kind of do a little slice like that, it took it apart. So I think I fixed it, whatever it was. I don't know. Maybe there was just some material on it.
Yeah, it maybe had some adhesive on it or something. And it was just skating. That's happened to me before.
Really delicate, that tip right now. Probably because I sharpened the shit. I don't know. It's weird. But I messaged Jared. I was like, dude, I might have to send you this to fix. Yeah. But did you notice anything when you had it? Or?
No, it worked great. The utility cuts were great. I mean,
I figured.
I would have thought like that would be because it has that kind of tip that it's not like made for penetrating, but it's made for opening things up.
That's what I thought. Maybe the tip just wasn't designed, but then I'm like, it's a tip. It should just slice. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't make a difference if it's a sheep's foot or whatever this is.
Well, since it's a sheep's foot, it's made to actually hold material up underneath the tip. That's why it's good for opening things up. But like, if you're gonna like try to stab into a box or something, no, it's not going to be good. But for just for sliding across something, it should work great. You probably had some adhesive near the tip.
That's what I think it was. I opened something and so here's a surprise for you guys. Well, unless you follow me on Instagram. But the knife I got tonight that I unboxed earlier and I'm really fucking digging is this guy right here.
Oh, man. I was going to ask you about that. Oh, that's awesome. Fuck yeah. Good for you.
You see my smirk through the hole?
Yeah. It's the bacon.
I got one coming too.
Yeah, I got it from a Hobby Outdoor through Amazon.
You didn't use my link, though, did you?
Yeah. I didn't know you had one, dude. I messaged them about it, and I was like, can you get one for me and put it on, like, hold it when it comes in? And they were like, yeah, but it'd be easier to just order on Amazon. I was like, all right. They said I might get it quick. I told them that you told me about them, so I don't know. Sorry.
At least you used my name. It's all good.
Yeah, I did, for sure. I dropped your name hoping they'd be like, we'll send you free shit too, dude. But that didn't happen.
Keep trying.
Yeah, I keep trying.
How do you like it?
Look at this.
Yeah.
That blade is so sexy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing anything. I'm just turning the knife and it's drop shot.
And it's new.
D10
yeah.
is I can't believe I'm saying this. It's actually maybe a little strong, which is good because it's probably going to break the fuck into perfection.
Right.
All I did was put KPL on the detent ball and it's doing this. It was pretty much doing that to start, but it's a little nicer after that KPL. You got to put heavy on the detent ball, guys.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. You're making me jealous because I can't. I got one coming. I wish it was already here. I'm kind of waiting for it. I talked to Kaiser.
I can tell you this right now. Other than the steel, this is 154 CM. This thing takes a shit all over the October.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, all around, it's just so ergos are better. You could slide up here onto this guy because it doesn't have that fucking flipper tab. I swear they changed the handle design a little bit. Like it looks more curved back here.
Did. They made a cutout for the lock bar, and then taking the flipper tab away, they probably chamfered that edge a little bit for your finger.
It's an absolute beauty, guys. It has this black wash on the blade, which is so much nicer than that shitty like black spray paint on the October.
Absolutely.
I know I'm shitting all over that knife, but the best thing is it doesn't feel cheap. That's what I always say about them, like the October and some other Kaisers. It doesn't seem like they use much thicker scale, and this thing's $80 versus 120. So I mean, you're paying $40 to get 20 CV instead of 154 CM, I guess.
Right. There's nothing wrong with 154 CM. There's nothing.
It's identical, right, in build.
154 CM is a damn good steel, though.
I think for me, it's fine because I'm not going to rip through it.
I think for anybody,
it worked.
It's a damn good steel. And for anybody, 154
the clip, guys, is fantastic. Like it looks look at that. It looks so slim. It almost looks like it wouldn't work, but it fucking pops right in. Deep carry. I can't feel it at all. Like, dude, they nailed this knife.
Damn it! I'm so
like the ZT clip on the 0562. It looks similar.
I don't know. I had one of those.
It's really thin.
I know what he's saying.
But yeah, it doesn't bite you at all. Like it's so flat that like you can't even feel the clip. It's like right-handed, I can't feel it. Left-handed, no. They have one though, which I'm tempted now to try because it's so good. But I think it'd be too small. Like you can see how this just fits my hand. Basically, the small one would be too small.
I got the mini one, and that's why I want that one so bad because I like the mini one. And if it was just bigger, it'd be so much more badass. So I can't wait till I get that one because, I'm hoping that they wind up doing a Thai version. That'd be fucking awesome.
I think they're doing it. Oh no, that was the October. Why wouldn't they?
But right, why wouldn't they? Because they already have a titanium, the regular flipper version, and they see how popular this one.
I think
they need to come out with this in a better steel, dude. If they do M390 and titanium, this thing's gonna sell out instantly.
Yeah,
but I like how this is a much lighter knife.
It's the geometry is so good on those too.
And they use thinner blade stock. I mean, I can tell it's a lot thinner than the original.
Right.
This thing's fucking amazing. So if you guys are looking for an $80, I mean, I literally said in my unboxing, this is the best knife I've ever found for $80.
Man, dude,
this is the budget king right now. I mean, I know I've only had it for like 3 hours. Budget king, right here. And I love Asher. I was just raving about Asher.
Yeah.
But if he makes one with a hole, all right, but the reverse flick is just what it's about for me right now. Like in my life, I need reverse flick to really truly fall in love.
The sheepdog originally should have came with the hole. It was like made for a reverse flicking action. And like even like the mini, man, it's so good. So like even my old one, my regular big one, I used to reverse flick it and it didn't even have a hole. So putting a hole in it and taking away that flipper tab, that's the way it should have been from the start. It's such a good knife.
Lad Gardner says, Kev, the Tor Knives Chasm is a POS. It's okay to say that. So, did that video go out today? That's what he's talking about. I think my video posted like an hour before this. Let me check.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah,
it's
coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the mini one, though. I know.
Yeah, that's the mini. I knew I saw something.
They need to make the big one.
They will, dude. If they're doing that, they're just slowly milking it because they know people aren't going to spend all their money at once,
Right.
So everybody will get it one by one. But yeah, Lad, I returned it. I got my refund. They literally replied. So I sent them an email. It says Tor Knives. I sent them an email and said, hey, this knife's not sharp. I had to take it apart and tune it and all that, and I got it pretty much dialed, even though the pivot moves back and forth if you don't get it right. And then you have lock stick for days and blah, blah, blah. But I got it kind of tuned, but it's not sharp. Like I could not cut paper with it, like barely at all, which that's my test.
And it's a knife.
You could tell me all day that it's a working edge and it shouldn't cut paper. You can go fuck yourself.
No. A working edge slice right through paper.
So anyway, I said that and I was like, but in the end, it just doesn't cut. So like, can I just want to return it at this point, get it over with. I like the design. They have some good things going for them. If they polish those up and come out with them again or whatever, like I will try them again because I really did like the design. The ergos were fantastic. I love the finish on the scales and the blade. I love the design. It really was cool. I love the coloring, like the pattern they picked and everything. Cool, but like it needs to cut. It needs to not have lock stick. It needs to have a little better action, and you got to have a D10 on a knife.
Yes, absolutely.
You got to have a D10. It was so weak. So anyway, that's where I left it, Lad. I wouldn't say it's a piece of shit because a lot of people who are in the Sabenza camp are gonna roll it open. It's gonna lock up, and they're gonna go to work with it. As long as they got a sharp one, it's gonna be fine. And then they're gonna close it, and they'll be fine. And that might be what they're going for. Like that's the same shit I got from Spartan when I talked shit on their what was that shit knife I hated? It was the Talus. It was the other one, the bigger one that looks like a
Harcy.
No, it's God damn it. Who's the guy who does VECPs? Flipper.
I can't remember what the other one was. There was the Talos, the Harcy,
Atlas, or some shit like that. And that one, the D10, it couldn't flick it. There's a lot of I can't remember everything. You gotta watch the review, but like I didn't like it at all. And what they told me was it wasn't meant to be used that way. It's meant to be slow rolled open, and it's meant to be a heavy user knife, and blah 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 blah. And that's what Spartan is, right? That's what they say. So like, if that's what you're going for, great. I'm not gonna hold that against Tor or anything, but that's not my style. I gave my opinion, right?
Funny you say that though, because Stasa 23's had fucking issue after issue with his for
with
a hard
Tor?
That one or the
Spartan?
I think.
Oh, you're talking about the Spartan. Yeah.
The
He had the Talos. He had the little one.
It's got all kinds of issues. Right?
Yeah. But anyway, what bothered me was I emailed Tor and I sent the guy there I talked to, Connor, an email. And I was like, hey, dude, this is what happened. Because when I messaged him, and because I hadn't gotten the knife in 3 weeks, I emailed twice and was like, hey, what's going on? And he responded personally and was like, oh, we had some issues with heat treat and we're trying to make everything perfect. And everything's going to pass my inspection before it leaves, which to me was like, this knife passed your inspection. But so anyway, I replied and I said, it's not sharp. I gave my feedback. And one of the things he told me was, we're trying to get feedback and blah, blah, blah. So I gave him that. I wasn't just a dick and was like, I'm returning it because it's dull. I gave him the things I liked, the things I didn't, right? No response. All I got was a return mail letter with the label. And then I sent it back and I got my refund. Never actually got a response from that email.
They didn't want your feedback. They just
said you I don't know, but that kind of pissed me off.
Only want good feedback, guys. Only good feedback.
I don't know. But anyway, so that's what happened with the Tor and the haptic. We talked about the Edge. So that's all I had, really. So if you have questions, Jared, or whatever.
Have you guys ever tried Kubi?
No, I need to check that off my list at some point. I keep hearing good things. I did pre-order a Damn Designs knife, and they make those, I think.
Okay.
The newer G10 D2. I think these are 14C though, or something.
The newer one, because I thought I seen some that people were reviewing and they were D2, but that'd be awesome. They're 14C.
Yeah, I think these new ones,
because they might have been prototypes.
No, it's the ones that he just did pre-orders on.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
These right here. So I ordered the Banshee, of course, because it has a hole. I wouldn't have ordered if it had D2, to be honest, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Okay.
Not to be a dick, but I just hate. There it is, 14C. 14C 28N.
Nice.
And it's made by
Kaiser Cyberpunk knife.
Can that hole be flicked?
I don't. That's what worried. After I ordered, I was like, "Fuck, I can't even flick this thing." So whatever, but it still looks cooler than the other ones.
It does look.
You can pre-order this, guys. It's $45 fucking. I got the white, of course, because it. Come on, that's badass. Show me the white. Oh, seriously? Everything's just gonna be black? That sucks. I'd like to see the white.
They already got you to get one.
Then they have this one is the Basilisk, which is I got the frame lock version of this, which was made by Tuya.
Yeah.
And I returned it the next day. There were just so many problems with it. But apparently he told me there was some that shouldn't have been sent, and that was one of them, I guess. I don't know. So I think the other ones were fine. I don't know.
So
I'm just telling you what I hear.
With Kubi, so they have some budget knives, right? And I would say stay away from those because they're exactly what they're supposed to be. They're really budget knives, and they're solid knives, but they're obviously not for people that are real big collectors. But then from their mid grade up, they got some good quality knives, and then they even have from their $50 price range and up, pretty awesome knives.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Sorry, I just wanted to show the white. Look at that. That looks dope with the hole in it. I like this one too, the second from the bottom. It just looks like a giant cleaver or something.
Almost like a razor. Kind of like a razor.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, yeah.
How do you said it looked like a lizard. The one in white, I don't know why. It looks like a salamander.
Well, maybe it's called a basilisk if it's that one, which is a snake. But yeah, so Kubi. So they kind of, you're going to hate me. They kind of give me, they don't give me Tucson vibes. They give me, what's that fucking company? I don't know. I guess they kind of remind me of Tucson and the fuck is that company? I can't remember. Maybe it's just
Sam Remnu, stuff like that.
It's just a lot of D2 and G10 shit.
Yeah, so they do mostly OS 10 now. They do have D2, but they also do OS 10, and then they do M390 and S30V.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, it's Tucson. because they do like premium handles with OS 10.
Right.
Which is weird to me. And Tucson does the same thing. They'll use like D2 and titanium. Now they use 14C, but like,
but
it's so weird to me in my head. Like,
and the reason why I'm saying I
do too,
is because there's people out there that because the most expensive part of those knives is that steel, right? So
I get it.
It makes it to where they can offer a premium knife to people for $80, $100, and
well, they can see if people like the design. Maybe that's part of it too.
I bet you that is. But they do have good quality. They're higher end knives, like that are really good quality. Their mid grade knives are really decent. From the ones that I've had, their detents are mostly really good. I've had a couple that were iffy, but most of them have been like.
I've just never seen a design that I like. That's why I equate it to Tucson, because like Tucson has one design I've ever been like, damn, that's sexy, and it's that Monarch or whatever it's called. Just has that like fat drop point. Just looks fantastic. I think that's what it's called, right? You had one, carbon fiber or something.
Yeah, 223. That thing's fucking badass.
That's the only one out of either of those companies that's ever been like, ooh, I should try one of those.
What about the Maverick? The Maverick, the 177.
The Tucson Maverick? Yeah, that's the one that's always like way more expensive than everything else.
Yeah.
And it has that weird shit on the handle I don't like. Is it like the weird frag kind of looking?
It's like peaks and valleys. Kind of like what Hinder does.
Thank you, Nebula Cloud. Yep. Lefty 10 at KPL or Asher Knives or White Mountain Knives if you want a discount.
I've
Did somebody donate? I'm sorry. Did I miss a super chat? No.
I've got this one right here. This is the Kubi Raven. It's pretty decent. OS 10, G10. It's just a budget knife, but pretty solid though. Reverse flicking. It's not lefty. I mean, it's lefty friendly, but not with the clip. But you can reverse flick it lefty.
It's a liner lock though.
Yeah. Good.
That's it. I mean, to me, it's fine.
Right, I know it's not like probably in your wheelhouse, but the build quality's there is what I'm trying to say. It's built really good.
There was a super chat I missed. Hang on, sorry guys, you guys are fucking going nuts in the chat. Holy shit! Why didn't it pop up? Did I just blank out or?
What's up, John Evans?
I don't know. I totally saw a super chat, but it disappeared. How does that happen? Now I'm just a dick because I missed it. I'm sorry, guys. Lindy's in the house. Kyle was in the house. We were just rambling.
You talking about the one from Jason Brown, Kevin?
You see it somewhere? Because my comment section.
What does it say? Don't forget the GoFundMe. What is that? Libertarian or the GoFundMe for John Grateful Panic.
Okay, so there is a GoFundMe for Libertarian. Is that how you say it? Libertarian?
Libbeard.
I always want to say Libtardtarian, but I don't. And then John Grateful Panic as well, even though he won't talk about it himself. There's a GoFundMe for both of those guys. Go check it out. You also get a ball sack, my friend. You said it was Jason Brown, right?
Yeah.
Ball sack. I'm sorry, dude. You get 3, 4, 5 ball sacks for that. I'm sorry, man. I dropped the ball on that. I did not pop up for me. I'm blaming StreamYard.
What's up, drones? Okay, so Lefty, you I know you're not a huge thumb stud fan, right? You're not the biggest thumb stud fan. But with thumb studs, like if they have, because you obviously have some knives with thumb studs that you kept and that you like. Is things froze? Are you guys fucking with me?
No, I just was. Oh, it looked like Kev froze.
Sorry, are we good?
I thought he was messing with me.
No, I think the internet. So it's the weirdest thing. Sometimes when I'm uploading videos to YouTube, it'll just stop the upload. and I have no idea what happened. My internet doesn't work. And then I just have to turn off the internet, turn it back on, and then it's back to lightning speed. It's like some weird. It's ever since I got this new router from Verizon. I think it's like it's attacking my signal or something every once in a while. Anyway, sorry about that. What were you saying?
I know you're not a huge fan of thumb studs, right? But you do have some knives and thumb studs that you do like and you keep. So if you find or a knife in thumb studs and it's got a nice detent, right? Does that matter to you about the whether how much you like the knife or not with a thumb stud knife? Because
does detent matter?
Well, no. What I mean is that because like there's knives, right, where it'll be on thumb studs, and because the detent is so good on that knife with thumb studs, I just love it. Even though it's not a knife with a hole, it's not a flipper, it's just a thumb stud knife, but the detent is so tuned, so good that like it slams out when you open it up.
I would say that I'm more that way about a middle finger flick knife. Even if I hate the knife in general, if the middle finger flick is just so good, then I'll love the knife. But thumb stud, I feel like thumb stud is the one deployment method that can kind of get away with a shitty detent sometimes.
Then that's what I'm saying. But what if it has a good one though? I don't know it because you can feel it. Like you can feel the resistance and how it kicks.
Right. Like this knife right here has a fucking perfect detent.
Exactly.
And yes, it just like flies out when I kick it, but like I don't know if that. I mean, detents always matter to me, so I guess.
But that knife
like,
obviously.
I don't know what you're asking exactly.
You obviously like that one, right? Well, because like there's a couple knives that I think about. You know, like when I think about sending you a knife. Sometimes they're thumb stud knives, and I'm thinking, like, he doesn't like thumb stud knives, but man, I wish he could feel the detent.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. If the knife, like this knife, I love this knife. It has thumb studs. It just comes down to the knife, to be honest. Right. It just tends to be that thumb stud knives aren't really my thing. Like, let me see what I have here with thumb studs. Like,
because I agree, I like a hole over thumb studs too, but some thumb studs with the right detent, they kick. Like it's almost like they have recoil.
TRM I have is thumb stud.
Real quick, I'm gonna switch from my phone to my laptop because my phone's about to die. So
yeah, do what you gotta do. You still have the link?
Yeah, I shared it on Instagram.
All right. So thumb studs tend to be knives with axis locks. They tend to be the ones that I end up liking. If they have like the axis lock ones. I don't know why that is. Thumb studs go with an axis lock better, I guess, because you don't need a super strong detent, maybe.
Right. It's kind of like you said, they can kind of be goofy with the detents.
Right. Yeah, dude, I'm just not a thumb stud guy. I don't know how to explain. But it doesn't mean that if the right knife came along with one, like that Chavez I love almost as much as, a lot of knives. But a lot of that is how badass it is.
Now, I heard you say before that you've tried hinders, right? Have you ever tried the non-flipper hinder with a fuller? So it's made to reverse. No. It's made to reverse.
That sounds good, but I would worry about the lock bar getting in my
way. Well, the one I tried, and I'm gonna say it did have, I guess you could say, a lighter detent, but it was supposed to because it's a fuller flipper.
Yeah.
But that thing was really sweet though. But I guess
I like hinders in a sense. But I also don't.
What do you
I don't know. I think they're built well. I think they do a good job with action and everything, which that's like, again, that's my thing, right? It's my biggest. I like how they finish their titanium.
Mm-hmm.
I like all their finish work pretty much, blades and all that. I've only handled one. I've had the one that Kyle sent me, which was a XM18. What the hell was it? And a flipper.
Can I show you a knife that I've been drooling over? Can you pull up? Can you pull up Instagram?
Oh yeah, sure.
Go to SG Knives.
Instagram. SG Knives. Yeah, I gotta pull you up. SG Knives. Share. That must have been why I missed that super chat. My internet was crapping out, and it was like, "Is this the guy?"
Yep. Scroll down. Now he has this. He does this in an entire. Not this one right here. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, right there. But there's a better version.
What am I looking at?
Keep going down. Okay, so you can get that one on the left right there. That's one. But he does other versions of it. But it's an integral, a front flipper, and a hole.
This is custom, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
Yeah. Does he have? He has a video at the end. He'll have a video at the end.
Look at that, like bark pattern or whatever the hell.
He does another one too. We can scroll down a second and check.
Oh, it is integral.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been going crazy.
What is that in the front? How does that close?
It's a frame lock. It's a frame lock for sure.
Yeah, I watched that's the inside of the scale. There is no video though, by the way.
Okay, well the next one will have a video. He almost always puts a video up on the last picture.
This one?
Well, there
it is.
Yeah. So this one's not complete yet, probably, but because he does different patterns on.
It sounds like some Pakistani Damascus stuff.
I don't think so, though.
Can you hear the back?
So.
Oh, you can't hear it. He's in Indonesia. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, he is definitely in Indonesia. Yeah.
Sorry, I was hearing something in the background. Damn! It sounds like it has lock stick for days, though.
The one thing I'm worried about is that
how much are they?
They start with the non integrals at like 500-600, but like the integrals are like $1,000, like a $900.
That thing looks dope, dude.
He lets you pick the steel, whether or not Timascus clips and stuff. But he has different ones with like he has like not a frag pattern, but it's a pattern on the scale that if you scroll down just a little bit on there, you would see it. It looks really cool. Like it's almost like a rock pattern on the scale.
Dude, that thing looks dope. It does. Marcos wants to ask you, that Rocot from Knife Nuts had some of the best thumb stud action. Then he asked if you saw his question.
I should, Monster.
He said,
I even tried it.
I think that. My comment. Yes, that's what he was talking about.
No, I didn't. Where?
He said what I just read. He said that Rocot from Knife Nuts has some of the best thumb stud action. So he's asking you, do you agree? I guess.
The Rocot.
Have you tried the Real Steel Rocot?
Or
Rocket?
No, I haven't tried it.
Oh.
If I tried it, I might agree with you. I don't know.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about that knife, honestly. Don't try the Bronze Horseman, though. It's not bronze, and it's not a horseman.
I can think of a couple knives right now. Really good thumb stud action.
He already left, but, Does the Dock Street Bohemian Pilsner have a good detent? Yes, this has a fantastic detent. It's pretty much spot. It's a very crisp and clean detent, if I say so myself. The Tucson 304 by Mazwan is pretty dope. It's got thumb studs.
Mazwan's got some of the best.
Do you like that one?
I don't know about the 304, but Mazwan Mokhtar, he's got some of the best designs from Tucson. So
sounds like a soulless son of a. I'm just kidding. Images. All right, here I'm gonna show you guys this one. Oh shit! I gotta put Jordan back up. What up, dude? Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
We hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I had to connect my headphones. Okay.
Yep, you're good, man. Killing it. You've had less technical problems than other people.
Well, my phone was about to go dead, and it was overheating as well. So I was like, I might want to switch.
Yeah. Well, computer's easier too because you can see more. You can see the comments better. Is it this guy? Yeah, there it is. That's the one. Hey, look at that White Mountain, guys. If you want, it's out of stock.
Pull up that one.
This looks dope, dude.
The 290 or was it the 229? I got it sitting over here.
What
I just did a video on it. The fucking thing is awesome. Go to the one with like that weird blade. It's
Hold on, wait 1 second before I do that. Do you see the hole in the scale there where the screws are?
Yeah, I got one right here. What it is, it's to get to the lock bar insert.
Okay, hang on.
So if you look at I got one right here.
Yeah. Oh, they do it that way? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's unique.
All right, so let me clear. Oh, you guys weren't even looking at what I was looking at. I'm sorry. It opened a new tab.
Well, I got one right here.
Knife bigger.
I pulled
All right, what?
up.
No, I saw what you were talking about.
Okay.
Which knife do you want me to click on? Which one?
Okay, so I got one sitting here. I should just pull it up and just show
Yeah, why don't you just show us? All right, I'm going to close this then since you're just going to show us while I go through comments because I pay attention to the comments all the time, guys. Sure. I'm the comment guy, right? Go Bucks! Yeah, monster. Go Bucks. I fucking hate the Bucks.
Now this is one
better than the Sixers.
I honestly think
fire attack. Yes, Jeremy, you do need to do both those things. Thanks, buddy.
All right, I want to try the half track really bad.
I think and this is my left hand. I think you would like it because it's lefty friendly.
Oh, that thing? Yeah, that thing looks cool, man.
Yes, it's badass.
I love how
that blade shape is so
thin as shit in the center. And then it's like that must make it drop shut better because heavy on the blade compared to the pivot, right?
The blade is heavy, actually. What do you mean? But
I mean, you see how skinny the pivot area is compared to the rest of the knife?
Yeah.
I wonder if that helps it drop shut.
I doubt it. Maybe, but
because the blade is just I don't know if that makes any sense, but in my head it does. Here, wait, hold that up. Shows the people.
That's my lefty flick.
Oh, you suck at lefty.
No,
is it the lock bar or what?
No, well, you could. Let me show you. So you got the carbon fiber right there.
Ooh,
so
nice bolster lock. I like it.
Yeah.
They've never made a lefty clip. It pisses me off.
I know, but
I don't like that.
This one's very lefty friendly, though. I mean, if you're lefty and not righty like me, but see, I'm doing a pretty good lefty.
Is it thumb stud though or fuller? What are we talking?
It's a fuller.
All right, yeah.
But it's a good one though. Like it's a nice sharp one, so it really grabs you, and it's a front flipper.
I'll check that out if you don't mind. If you're done with it, that blade finish looks sick. Is that just like a mean satin or what?
Yeah, it's got if you look, it's got
look
a ledge at the tip.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
dude, that knife is dope.
That shape is incredible.
I know.
But this one's a Jelly Jerry design, which Jelly Jerry's a young dude. He's like, I think
he got soul, man. Jelly Jerry got soul.
He does. He does. That's one. Okay, so the knife that you were talking about that you do like from Tucson, that 223, the Monarch, he's the designer of that one.
See? Now you're talking my language.
So he's a really good designer. He's actually been around. Like he's been doing designs for Concept, Kubi, a bunch of different people.
Since he was like 12 years old?
Right, since he was like 16.
That's crazy.
I know.
And is he American?
I think I'm not 100%, but I think he's Australian. If it's somebody in the chat can help me out, I'm not.
I always figured most of their designers were Chinese, right? With the names they have, Night Morning and Mazwan Akbar.
Yeah, they just, I don't think they.
Not that matters.
No,
somebody called me a xenophobe yesterday.
That comment was the stupidest thing I've ever read.
Well, like Tepe Designs, I believe he's American. Like I'm not positive about everybody, but they go all over. It's just what designers or what designs that I guess who's got the money and who's going to do it. But yeah, I mean they have a lot of designers and they deal with a lot of designers that people haven't even heard of. And that's kind of the one good thing because like for a new designer, specifically a new designer that wants a quality build knife and to bring it to the market for a reasonable price, they can.
But why do they always have to look crazy as fuck? Like, why can't they just make a knife?
Well, remember, what
was the last time Tucson just made like a clean design?
They have
like
those.
This?
I'm telling you, they have those. Like here.
Never seen one.
I want to try Tucson. I've never tried one.
Right there. How do you like that?
I don't know. That looks like I don't know.
It's a regular fucking knife.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I look at their knives. I'm like, eh.
It's just a regular knife. It's
weird, man. Maybe it's a mental thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I wish they would do less inlays.
Maybe you're just mental.
Definitely mental. Lindy Lou says the 3.5-inch skinny sheep's foot XM18 is the sexiest of them all. So good.
Yeah, Tepe's from San Francisco. Thanks, Lindy Lou.
Yeah. He was a military guy, right? I saw he did a show with somebody, Ray, maybe. Seems logical. Says I don't mind flippers. Civivi Praxis is a good flipper. Monster Racing. Jared should be getting commission for how much he talks about SG.
Yes, everybody tell him that. Tell him all I want is to check out one of his knives.
Who's SG? Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Fire attack is the best hinder of. I gotta try a fire attack, man. I've been meaning to, but Kyle had one in and he tried it lefty and it doesn't really work, so it kind of put it off my radar. Lefty, did Tor charge you the 15? I don't think so. I got so I used Casey's code, Knives Fast, so I paid like $180 plus all their bullshit. They charge you $13 for shipping. That takes a month. and then they have a $5 insurance, Tor insurance for shipping. And if you don't pay the $5 and the package gets lost, well, it's you're fucked.
Hey,
so basically, they get another $5 out of you for that. So it's $18 to ship a knife from them, plus the $200 knife.
Lefty, can you go to Corbett's question? Corbett Stewart.
Sorry, I'm pissed off right now. And no, I don't think they charged me that. I got refunded my whole $197 something. So you could tell them that. Sorry. Jared is a little bit special. I think he's making fun of you, but I can't be sure. I'm just kidding.
He's calling me special. What's wrong with that?
Mazon is my absolute favorite designer from Tucson.
Me too.
Sorry, I'm kind of going through. Do you have the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 thumb studs from?
Are we talking? Are you talking about for the Sabenza? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about for the Sabenza?
Or does Tie Connector just make those numbered studs?
Earlier, when you were talking about thumb studs, you were talking about how you like the bigger thumb studs on something. I don't remember.
I was saying I like these. These are from Asher. I don't know where he gets them or they get them. And these are the originals. So maybe that's what he's getting at. Like maybe there's a progression of thumb studs you can buy.
Yes, for the Sabenza.
This is a damn thumb stud if it'll pop up.
Jesus Christ, dude. That thing's like...
You want to talk about a badass thumb stud, though?
Those are like the size of Kyle's balls right there.
That's a pocket pecker thumb stud.
They grab you, though, and man... Well, it's the stop pin, too. But, man, that thing...
Gotta run. I need to get the kid ready for bed. Hey, man, I feel you, Jason. That's what I'm doing right before I come on every time. Have a good night, brother. The TS264 is so good. Is that the one you were just holding up, or is she talking about a different one?
She's talking about a different one, but there's a lot of them that are really good. She was talking about the 129 a minute ago that you have coming. You said somebody's sending you one. That's a really good one. I just don't know. You told me that. You said that to me the last time. You said that somebody said that they would send you the 129, and because otherwise I was going to
send me that, didn't you?
No, I was gonna.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I must have been drunk. I can't even remember who that was and if they did it. Oh, no. I think it's Brian. I think it's one of my, yeah.
But it's a
couple guys named Brian. And
I don't know how good it'll be Lefty because it is a titanium frame lock. But for
it is the one you were holding up, you dickweed.
No, which one?
265.
Oh, this one right here. Oh, this one.
Oh, she said 264. My B.
This isn't a 264 though, is it?
No, 264.5 is the one you held up with the thumb studs. No, it is the one.
No, this is a 301. This is a 301.
Oh shit! I'm such an asshole. I keep forgetting to put this up on screen for you guys. My bad. You can't even see what I'm showing at. This is the one you were just showing.
No, I wasn't. I don't
looks
have
just like it though.
That one is at Daily Carry Solutions. I got that one loaned out. It's a great knife. Badass.
It looks just. What's the one you just held up with the brown micarta? Can you hold it up so we can compare? Because it looks identical to that.
This one?
No, the one you said that had huge thumb studs?
That's this one.
Yeah, that's this knife, isn't it?
No. You see, this one's my
okay. It has that upswept blade.
Well, this one, yeah, that one's belly for days.
You know what I mean, dude? Like,
I see what you mean.
All two sons look alike, bro.
But that one's a drop. That one's it doesn't look any. If you put these next to each other, they look nothing alike. That one's got a drop point belly. This one's got like a clip point buoy belly.
EDC Journey says, Jared, where's my 195 at Mokhtar, man?
Yeah, you wish. Check this one out though. This is the one that you supposedly have on the way.
Comments. There's too many. I love you guys so much.
And I can lefty flip it as long as I put my finger on the clip. But it's got a nice big flicking hole. It's like a hole.
That thing's so ugly. Oh, okay. I am way behind.
This thing's ugly to you? You're out of your mind. You're going to lose all your credentials as a knife reviewer.
Okay. Take them away.
He had credentials? I didn't know that.
If you had any left.
Thanks, Nebby Cloud. Yeah, support my Patreon because I'm the worst YouTuber in the game right now.
Literally, this
Lefty
looks a lot like some of the knives that you love as long as it's by Riat. If I told you, if I would have pulled this up and said, this is a Riat T213 right here. The Riat T223. Check it out.
Sorry, it happened again. I had to click off and on. My bad. Can you hear me again? We're good?
Yeah. You seen this movie?
I'm not fucking with you, I swear. I just have shitty internet. Oh, you know what? If you give me 2 seconds, I got an idea. I'm going to run over to another room. Because I can plug in over there. Jared, take over for a second.
All right.
Start talking.
But yeah, guys, if I pulled up one of these knives and said it was a Riat, oh my God, he'd be netting over there, netting all over himself. He'd be like, man, that thing has so much soul. And then I'd be like, guess what? It's a 2, son. And he'd be like, oh, wait a second.
Take it all back.
I take it all back.
That's absolutely true.
A joke. I wanted to try to do something for like a really long time, but I have like a bad habit of if I buy a knife, like I want it to stay in my collection. So like I don't see any of the designs that I'm just like, yeah, I want that in my collection enough to buy it. You know what I mean?
Right. I got issues with selling. I know Lefty, man, he got issues with not selling. I got issues with selling. Like
I've been pretty good lately though.
It'll be a knife I won't carry for 4 months, and I'll just look at it like I might need it one day.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice. I want to keep that.
Or it'll be something like weird, like, but it has such good thumb stud action, right? And I'll just be like, well, I gotta have it in my collection for that reason because it has good thumb stud action. Even though I have 15 next to it that has great thumb stud action. Just something.
Well, you're also lucky enough to have a viewer like Mr. Wonderful, right?
Yeah, Mr. Amazing. Yeah.
Mr. Amazing. That's what it was. Yeah,
and that because of him, I'm definitely going to do a nice big knife sale. Most of my budget stuff, there's going to be a couple high-end knives in there, but most of them are going to be budget stuff.
You should do a big knife giveaway because of him.
I do knife giveaways every month. That's essential because the patrons, they win a high-end knife every month. Not necessarily, I mean, everyone has been a high-end knife. I'm not saying I can always do a high-end knife, but they get one every month, and I do too. But it makes it to where I can recycle money back into the channel and buy more stuff because, obviously.
How much stuff do you buy? I always wanted to ask you that. Versus how much stuff you get for free or like loaners.
I'd say, well, for loaners, I get a lot of loaners, but those go back. So that's just, shipped in, shipped out. So I get a lot of that. I probably spend a month, I don't know, $400 a month. Maybe a little, like, give or take. It just depends. Some months more, some months less. Like I just bought this last night, but I did get a deal on it. This is the American Blade Works. I wasn't going to buy it, but the guy who owns it, who sent it for loan, offered me a good deal, so I bought it. I got right now $220 sitting at Knife Works where I got to pick a knife out. I just bought this Tucson right here.
Wait, Knife Works, the company I was just bombing on?
Yeah, well, I have money sitting there because I returned a knife.
Yeah, okay.
So, the last few weeks, nothing's been on there that I've liked. So I'm not just going to pick something just because I have money on there. So I'm just going to wait till something comes up.
Bell's Blades, I love it. My wife just told me she thinks I have a knife buying addiction. It's so true. So, dude, what you just said you spend in a month, I probably spend in 3 days on knives.
I know that. I don't have it like that, so I can't.
But that's why I sell stuff, because like I couldn't just keep buying and buying. But right now, I haven't sold a knife in. I don't know. It's been a while. Like at least where I've sold like a few knives or been like, I got to sell some knives. Like I may have randomly sold something, but like I basically consolidated to the stuff I really, 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 really like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been buying again, but like, I don't know. I guess I sold the October. I don't know. So the things that come in that I don't like, I really don't like, I tend to flip real fast. Like the Tor knives I just returned. The October I sold. But I finished the review process on the October. Usually I'll just that thing was okay though. But now that I have the sheepdog,
it is a good knife. It is a good knife.
It's
yours. I know had the detent was a little weak or whatever, but with like mine, I can't even fail mine. I sat there and tried after watching your video to fail mine. I can't. So
but you also don't know how to fail a knife. It's a
well,
technique.
I can fail it if I push button it, but the only reason why it's failing is because this thing's coming around and hitting me. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Me stopping it. But I was gonna say something. With getting a knife,
Brian.
Right? When you get a knife, you don't have that thing where it's like, if you spent like a couple days with it, you might like. And I'm not saying that you have to force yourself to like it, but what I mean is that where, like, you ever had a knife where it's like you're like, I'm okay with it, but then after you had a couple days with you, like, man, I actually really like this thing. There's a lot of knives that just grew on me and wound up being my favorite knives after I started appreciating the things on them because I used them, I carried them.
I think the Slim Midi was like that for me. Because I had to get used to how to like open it, and then but after a while it just grew on me, and now it's like
you love it, right?
Yeah,
but
it was.
You don't think that happens with a lot of knives?
It's kind of going in the back burner again a little bit now, though. But I do.
That's the addiction, right? It has to go in the back burner so you can get new stuff.
Yeah. I don't know though. It's like it is weird, but I don't know. It's weird.
I find that with a lot of knives.
I'm more like I buy a knife, I get rid of it, and then maybe I'm kind of sculpting my collection or sculpting what I like about knives, and like so now I'm back to front flippers. Like,
right.
I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of months ago I was making videos about how front flippers don't work for lefties at all.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I could use them, and they work. Like I don't know if I taught myself, if these knives just happen to be good. Like I don't know, it's weird. But I got the Shamwiri. I got the Pena Lanny's clip. I'm trying to get another one of those.
But I think you get rid of knives sometimes.
Things change.
I think. Well, I say everything happens in a circle. You know, you start here, and then you start transferring, and you wind up coming right back to where you started. But I think you wind up getting rid of knives before you, and I'm not saying all your knives, but some knives, you get rid of them before you ever even get a chance to appreciate how good they are.
I make decisions on knives really fast.
I know you do. That's my point. That's my point, though, because sometimes when you get a knife and you already have your mind changed or whatever, you already said like this and this about the knife, well, you've only had it for 36 hours or 12 hours. Now it's sold.
Yeah,
it's
but
already put up on the
detent.
thing.
So the detent's never going to change on a knife, though. It's not going to like magically get better, and that's like my main. Like if I like a design, the look of a design, and everything, and if I can't operate it well, then it just has to go. Like it's just that's something that I don't think grows on you. I think
Right.
Looks might grow on you. I think like drop shut might get better and grow on you, but like the way it flicks open and shit doesn't change unless you learn. Maybe you learn better, like I have with front flippers.
There you go. And that happens, I think, with a lot of things. Like some things, I think maybe it's just the way that knife needs to be flicked or flipped or whatever. And you're used to, say, this one knife, right, that has a super strong detent, and this is what you're used to. Then all of a sudden you put this down and you grab another one that's just a little bit different. It needs to be flicked a little bit different. But if you did that and you got used to it, you would appreciate.
So here's my
knife has.
My biggest thing about knives. No, one of my biggest things about knives that I'll keep or won't keep is I am not going to. I'm not going to do something different to have the knife work properly for me. So like, I'm not going to grip it all the way down here like this and fucking make it awkward for myself to flick it open just because I love how it looks.
Yeah. But I'm not saying
there are exceptions. Like the Evo, I have to go a little bit lower to flip it because of the clip, because of the lock bar, right? But it's still like a natural grip for me to do it.
Right.
But knives where I have to like do things to make it work right, I'm out immediately.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Like, I want to be able to take my knife out, be drunk on the couch, and just fucking flip the motherfucker for hours, right?
For sure.
So
I had to do that for my Slim, my Berg Slim. Like that's the lightest detent I've ever experienced on a knife. Now, like, I unboxed it. So I bought it from a guy, and I unboxed it, and I tried to flick it open, and it like got halfway out, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to sell this thing like instantly. And then I gave it like 2 or 3 hours. I just realized like all I have to do is I don't even have to think about it anymore. I just full flick it. Like I just go for it. Like I was using my pair of 3 or something. I just full flick it and it goes out every time. So
hold on, I got to answer a question. John just messaged me. Apparently, I missed the question like 27 times, which I can believe that happened. Hollow Grow. I sent out a smoke signal. Where is Hollow Grow, dude? I can't find this guy. There he is. Last time I'm so sorry, dude. Could you guys please tell me something about the Jeremy Crams? Okay. What the fuck is that?
Don't let me forget. I want to continue talking about the subject we were talking about.
Okay. Jeremy, I'm Googling. I'm trying, dude.
I don't know what it is.
APOC too. Well, maybe it's this awesome knife we don't know about. Let's find out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, snap. Check this thing out, guys. This looks like a contender for the Shadow Ranger crown.
Oh, fuck. Is that legit or?
Well, he said, tell me about it. I'll tell you about it.
My.
It's a fixed blade, ain't it?
Absolutely terrible.
It's a fixed.
It looks like someone tried to make a knife out of like a dragon or something. It's like...
No, that's funny. It kind of looks like one of that dude's knives. Oh right, Evatech. It has the 3 holes. Yeah, Todd Bag. That's who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this Hollow Grow. I'm sorry, dude.
It looks kind of badass.
That's not my kind of knife. I'm being a dick, but that's not my kind of knife.
It's a fixed blade too, so.
But sorry I missed your question so many times. That was fucked up.
So this like the Tucson 195, the one I sent you, right? I sent you this knife.
Yeah, the one with the light detent.
No, it doesn't. That's the thing. It does not have a light detent. What you're doing wrong is when you push it, the front flipper is going to come around and hit you. So it has to be light switched. That's it. Because it has to be because it has a front flipper.
That's an example of I'm not going to fucking do something just so the knife works for me.
But flip it?
I can't flip it how I want to flip it. I got to do it a certain way.
I'm lightly flipping it.
I did that.
No, you were doing this. You were doing this. You were going like this, and the front flipper comes on and hits you. Of course, that's going to happen because
that's not what I was doing.
That's exactly.
I might have done that to exaggerate, but
that's my
thing
point,
it's a front flipper. It has a light detent. There's no way that has a strong detent.
I'm not saying it has not
strong, but strong enough.
It has.
Have you ever done my test before?
It has a perfectly tuned detent for all 4
Have you ever done my test where you just pull it until it breaks? I can't
right, and this one will fly as long as you light switch it because it has to be light switched.
I blame the weather.
But
I remember that knife, and I tried different ways.
All I'm saying is that, like, when you have like a couple days with a knife and you actually handle it, you wind up learning like how. And I understand not wanting to switch your system for a knife because you want to be able just to grab it and flick it. And this knife is actually like that. It's just you have to understand how to flip it because
I'm just a picky son of a bitch. I can't actually explain why sometimes.
Like I can.
I just didn't enjoy the detent on that knife. I can't tell you why.
You did it first. You literally popped it out, and you were like, "Ooh!"
It's because I probably flicked it.
And then like towards your review, you never touched it again, and then you pulled it out of the box for the review.
Jared's butthurt about my review on his knife.
He's mad. You're attacking Tuesday. He doesn't like.
First, he blamed the weather.
You know how I knew that though. You know how I knew that because you didn't know it was an integral until the review.
Well, it actually did sneak up on me. Weren't there 2 of them that were integrals?
No,
I can't remember, but
I think it was just one.
I like the look of that knife and everything. I just the action didn't work with me. So
I've never had an integral. I want to try
it's
one.
Lefty probably.
You haven't tried one?
Lefty.
No.
Does he like Strider knives?
I have like 23.
Talk about me. I don't know.
Do you have
Do
you have any integrals, Lefty?
I've had a few. I think I've sold every one because usually, guess what?
The
detents aren't very good on integrals. It's really hard. The best one I've ever had is I hate to say this, the James brand Barnes.
Yeah, I didn't try that one. Did you ever try any of the Recentis?
Yeah, I tried the Satori 2.0 and what's the other one, the bigger one?
The Snafu?
Yeah, the Snafu 2.0. I actually had to fix that one because it had no detent. And then I had to tighten the lock bar insert, which also has a detent ball in it. And that fixed the detent to where it had one. But it still was not good. They suck at detents on their integrals. I got in a whole argument. Not a real argument, but I got in a whole battle in the comments with I forget who it was about CKF because he was like, dude, you haven't tried this and this because their detents are actually really good. Because I said that T15 I have, that's like I said they finally got a detent right. Like if they can make knives like this going forward, and apparently that other one they came out with, the SM Special or something, has a good detent. And he's like giving me shit like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, whatever. Like you haven't handled CKFs, and we were just talking, but I was like, dude, I've handled the Satori 2.0, the Snafu 2.0, the Evos,
right?
Both of them. I've handled the a bunch of them, the Tiger from Gavco, and they all have light detents. Oh, the Chimera, all of them have light detents.
I agree
because they sacrifice
guillotine action
or guillotine action,
right?
But
I agree.
On this T15, they figured it out. It has both.
Yeah.
Maybe not as guillotine as some others, but like it's fine. It's better. I think it's better than any Shiro I've handled.
So the Recentis,
I liked your Shiro.
For the Snafus that I tried, the Recentis, they were really good. I tried a custom version. Holy shit, it was really sweet. But the custom knife factory one, it was still good, but it did have a lighter detent, but it was still really good. But I have held or handled a few custom knife factories that it was like, what is going on with this detent? Like, it didn't even make sense.
It's weird, man.
Like I took mine apart.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I took mine apart and strengthened it, but it's still like it doesn't make sense why it's so light, because I can't see somebody in the factory opening it and saying that it's good. Right? I couldn't.
Do you still have Brian's Chavez right now, or did he send it back to him?
No, I got
it. So first off, he says my problem as a lefty is I have to buy to see if it works for me, and then I just put it in a drawer rather than sell. he's saying if it doesn't end up working for him, he just puts it in a drawer. You got to sell shit, Brian. You got to just turn around and fucking sell it right away. I take a little bit of a loss, but at least it's not sitting in a drawer. But anyway, he sent you his field duty and that, right?
Yep.
And it's funny because I asked you about the field duty and you had his.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I feel like an idiot because I asked you if you ever reviewed one. You did a video the day before.
But I've got another video because I've done it before.
Okay.
So I already had another video on it. Somebody sent me one wanting me to modify the lock bar access and sharpen it. And he had really big thumbs and he said he was having issues. So
don't put away the Chavez yet. I had a point on it.
Okay.
So I bought that one from Fanatic Edge like a week or two ago, and my one buddy Greg that I talk to a lot, he asked me about. He really liked. He's like, I want one of those. So I reached out to Fanatic Edge, and he had a whole bunch that he hasn't sold yet from Blade Show, and he bought one. So I know it's a 229 from the latest drop, sort of, right? Yeah. And do you think that learning how to flip a Chavez is a thing? Because, like, when I first got one, my own, and when Kyle loaned me his, I had so many problems trying to flick it and reverse flick it.
Okay.
Because somehow I would always put pressure on the lock bar.
So
we're like,
go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Well, I've held now 4 or 5 of them. Okay, so the first ones I held previously, like kind of when they first came out, the detents were so strong. I mean, like it was painfully strong. Even the owner on one of the models, the one that was tuned great, said he adjusted it because it was painful. Now this one it's on point.
You can Spidey flick it and everything.
Yeah, you can Spidey flick it, but it's still strong. Like it's not weak.
But you have to stay off the lock bar, right?
Yes.
And I think maybe we've just taught ourselves to do that. But like try to flick that left-handed.
You mean with my thumb or that's my thumb?
No, reverse thumb's easy. Try to reverse flick it.
Well, I put my finger on the clip.
Yeah, okay. See, so he was telling me, he's like, this detent's fucking way too strong. And I'm like, dude, you got to just work through it. Like, you'll get it. Yeah. He was like, even when he thumb flicked it left-handed, when he was thumb flicking it left-handed, I could see when he sent me the video, his thumb was like all up on the lock bar and behind the thumb stud doing this. And I'm like, dude, you got to get vertical. You got to get under it and just pop it out. And it's the same thing with a reverse flick.
Well, the detent's already strong. So if you put any pressure on the lock bar, you're locking yourself out. And with me personally, I've learned now with so many frame locks to just avoid the lock bar. When I grab a knife, I instantly, even when I reverse flick it, like I avoid the lock bar completely. Right. And I've learned to put my fingers in a way that always just, and after a while, you get used to it. At first, it does take some adjusting. You got to kind of get used to it.
It feels weird sometimes.
But then after a while,
I like liner locks. I love liner locks because I don't have to worry about it. It's so refreshing.
After a while,
or a bolster
you don't have to worry about it. You're just used to it. You don't like it. Almost feels weird to put your finger on the lock bar after a while.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I understand. For lefties, liner's the way to go.
I took Jordan off because he was.
Yeah, I was getting my cases because I was having to move. No, that's fine. So I wanted to show you guys like the detent on my Slim. So like it looks really sick, right? Like he sent it to be modified and everything. It looks nice. I like the way it looks and everything. But when I first got it, I tried to flick it. So I put my middle finger in there, and if you flick it down low, I mean it's really hard to get it to lock up. Flicking it from below.
Can you shake it out real easy? Or
yeah. Well,
your finger was on the lock bar.
Yeah.
So that's been my biggest issue with We-Made knives is their detents are so all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, if I get
one that's super light, it's just weird. It's usually light, but sometimes you get a good one.
If I put my finger in the top of the hole, like towards the pivot, it goes like it rockets out really easily. But in the bottom, I can get it in the bottom, but I have to really
build pressure on it and then shoot it out, or do you have to just fire it? You can't.
At the top, you can a little bit. Like if I try, you kind of can. Yeah, but it still doesn't lock up.
Looks like you
and like with the thumb,
if you look at my finger on this Kaiser, Cheap Dog, I'm pushing right now. There's pressure on that. And I just keep going until that's a good fucking detent. That is how that's what I associate with a good detent. Like I'm literally, you see my finger pops out and it flies out. That's what I'm doing. And then it shoots. A knife where you literally have to go like, and just flick it right away because otherwise it's going to like leak out like this. That's a shitty detent. That's a good
Funnily enough, mine's better.
So hard to explain.
Mine's actually better left-handed. So like if I use my left hand, like I can actually build up a little bit of pressure in it. I mean, well, there I did. I rarely felt it left-handed.
I found that on some knives with light detents, it's almost better to use it left-handed. You put a little pressure on the lock bar.
Yeah.
You're basically you're making the detent stronger, and then you flick it. Yeah.
So what about Spyderco's? I know you don't like compression locks probably because you're left, but just the Spidey flick.
Yeah, so Spyderco has the light detent as well. That's like one of the things with them.
Really?
But they have designed the hole and the ergos and everything to a point where you could do it reliably and everything.
Yeah.
But it is more of a just flick it type knife. You're not going to try to like put pressure on it and build up and then shoot it out. You know what I mean?
I can.
Yeah, I would say I've had some that have a strong
I definitely can.
And like
my pair of 3, like I'm pressure, and then it shoots.
Right, exactly. That's
pressure, shoot.
Here, wait, I'll go get mine so I can feel it.
I have a newer pair of 3 though. This is the CQI S45VN version that just came out.
I think that is a thing too, because like I've held other new ones that have a nice strong detent, but then some like if they're old, it's like of course their detents have lightened up now. They're fucking 2-3 years old from being Spidey flicked 1,000 times a day.
I mean, this I have a Maximum PM2 that I picked up, and I think it's one of the first runs that came out, and it's not as much pressure as the pair of 3, but I can still build it and then it shoots out. So
yeah, I can do mine too.
So mine's a K390 bento box one, I think. I don't think it's that old, but I can put a little pressure on it. If I give it too much, I can get it to kind of like do that where it leaks out, but it's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. To me, it's more one that I'm just gonna put my finger in and I'm gonna flick it.
Right.
I'm not gonna do the pressure thing. Which
just because of the positioning and the way it goes, like
works because of the ergos, the way the hole is.
Yeah.
The way my finger right now is angled is so much different. Like if you look at we're getting into the weeds here, but if you look at how my finger is in this hole right here, that's what she said, and how it vertically kind of flips up, compared to this is also a good knife, so it's hard to say, but this one I'm kind of angled out. I'm going to shoot this way, and because the detent is good on this, it's really good. It's going to shoot out and fly up, whereas on this, I'm going up. So the lighter detent works on this. If you actually like pull the knife out, it has a light detent. Like compared to look at this. I mean, the thing is you can hear it just suck in.
Clicking, yeah.
It's not bad. Like I'm not trying to say they're bad, but you can see there, like I'll fail it sometimes on accident.
I think Spyderco is probably even worse than we, like when it comes to consistency. Like I've had issues with detents, with centering, with scale screws.
Spyderco?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're brutal. They have all types of QC issues. I mean, that's the same with Benchmade. They're just, you're selling knives in America, American made for these prices. You're gonna have to cut corners.
Yeah.
And you're going to have warranty work, or you're going to hope those people don't call you,
Drones RS says he likes the Riv. I like
yeah, we want,
like
we want the
Peru.
best quality come out of the U.S., but we don't want to pay them damn high prices, do we?
Right. Well, I will. I'll pay those prices.
I know. I'm just saying, like that. It's hard for a company to justify.
Ass in the house.
Certain
Oh, I wanted to show you something earlier, Jared. Somebody asked a question. Don't worry, I'm going to go back to it if I can find it. There's something about some knife. God damn, I had it up for a second. Do you remember?
Say that again.
American. Fuck. These guys are way too fast for me. It was some knife that's coming out. God damn it. Oh, here it is. Sorry, Cal. I got it. Jared, I can't wait to see that Migueron knife. Is that right? Migueron?
Yep.
When you get it, I may or may not have ordered also when you showed it the other night. May or may not have ordered also. I don't know what that means. Is it out right now or what?
I'm waiting for it.
What is it? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it.
You're gonna have to watch and see. It's I think I seen somebody else unboxed one the other day. Can you go on Instagram?
Yeah, I can go on Instagram.
Let me see exactly what the name is. I don't know.
Freaking Jordan's going nuts over there. What are you playing with, dude?
This is my 0562. This thing is so
Oh,
smooth.
okay. Yeah, man. You love that thing, don't you?
It's the smoothest knife I have.
That's a sexy ass action, dude.
It is.
Nobody can see it right now, though. Here.
Okay,
It
go.
is absolutely
Wait, hold on.
butter.
Let Jared shine a little bit here. Check out the action on his 0562 tie. I know mine wasn't that smooth.
So this is
You
left-handed.
put
So I'm
bearings
getting
in
into
there,
the
right?
detent.
That's nice. I like those. So I think it's a damn good knife.
I think that's better than a hinderer, to be honest.
And then I can also flick it with the studs if I
The
get
way
my
they
finger on the
finish
flip
the
rack.
ergos and the clip and everything, it just kind of makes sense.
This one has all-tie hardware as well, and I sanded the clip.
We're having a blade battle here.
Here's my hinder.
Dude, I want you to sell me that 3-inch non-flipper.
Oh, I love that knife.
Fullard spear, dude. I've been trying
I'm
to
about
get you
to
to sell
put
me
a
that for
high
like a year.
scale on it. All right, so
All right.
go to Migueron Knives, Miguron.
It sounds like a bad word, man. Oh, shit.
There you go. So I got this on the way right now.
Is it a custom?
No, it's excuse me. It's oh man, I'm trying to think of who's OEMing it. I can't think of who's OEMing
Can I
it.
get one?
Yeah, you're gonna be able to get one. So
It is thumbsticks, though. I don't know.
and front flipper.
Wow.
But man, sweet look though.
He's just sending you one?
Yeah, to review.
Oh, okay. So it's like a loaner.
Well, I think I'm keeping it, but
Okay, there you go. Be honest with the people, Jared. We don't hold back our
but I'm not
where
I'm
we
not
get you.
90% on that. But look at that red card. Oh, you're not even looking at it. No
Yeah,
more.
I got rid of it. Sorry.
But yeah, it looks really
The
sweet.
people
Looks like,
want to see this beautiful mug. They don't want to see that Migueron.
it's kind of
That
like
just sounds like a bad word, man. I feel like I'm cursing somebody out or being racist when I say Migueron.
What do you think?
You're already
Strider
xenophobic,
knives?
Kev.
Somebody asked.
What do you say? What did you say?
Somebody asked, "What do you think of Strider knives?"
Oh,
Somebody asked earlier if I like Striders, and I said, hell no. That's what I think about Strider knives. I just don't like them. He said
What's
it's
up,
not a
Mike?
fixed blade, but it's cool. He's talking about that thing we looked at earlier with the holes in it.
It looked like a fixed blade because it had a
That looked like a
screw
fixed
for the
blade.
pivot. I mean, like it literally. Maybe it's not, and I just looked at it wrong. But it looked like it had just a screw. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
you don't have an 0640, do you, Kev?
I don't have a ZT. I
Oh,
don't
this
like
thing
them.
is. This is on wash.
That's the one with the thumb disc. I fucking hate
Yeah.
thumb disc. Oh, Kev doesn't like thumb discs. Who would have known? Yeah, I don't like thumb discs because they're stupid.
I mean, look how smooth that is, though. It's on washers.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. It's an Emerson. Can you front flip it?
Yeah, but I kind of have to give it a little juice because I'm bad at front flipping. So
You always
I
have
don't
to
ever
get
practice it.
front flipper juice. Look, this is how you open a front flipper. Bang.
This also has a stiff detail. It's not meant to be a front
Bang.
flipper, right?
Neve's knives.
Can you do this with that one? With that one? Just like that?
Whoa, hold on. There's too many flippings going on. What am I doing?
Oh.
No, so that's the one thing that bothers me about the Sham is you can't. All you get is the front flip. Because if you try to do this, you got to hold it like this, and then like get your finger out of the way, and you got to be all like, it's just like awkward.
What about this one?
You know? Oh shit, Jesus! What about what? It just doesn't. It doesn't work for any of that. It's just this. It's such a small tab. Look at it.
Yeah.
All you get is this. So the Pena Lanny's clip I have, I can front flip like this.
Yeah.
This is all left-handed, by the way, which is usually harder. Although I will say, these kind of thin front flippers, when they're frame locks,
yeah,
I feel like it's harder right-handed because your finger wants to be on the lock bar. Oh, I guess the lock bar doesn't matter on this knife.
Can I show you something? Can you blow me up really quick? Look. Yeah, just like that. Look at the lock.
God, I want to try a Trevor Burger so bad.
Look at how small the lock bar is. So when you are flipping it or anything, you never put pressure on the lock bar because
awesome.
It's so small. So like even like when I go like to do this type of flip, my finger's not even on the lock bar.
Where did you get that?
This one, it's Lavender Pantses. But fucking amazing knife, man. It's such a nice knife.
Tell him you're sending it to me. So
you can reverse flick it.
The Pena, so the Pena Lanny's clip, what I was going to say is I can do the front flip. I can do a, well, actually, it's more like a Bic lighter flip than it is a front flip on the Lanny. And then I can do a index finger flip over the top. I can do a roll flip, like the index finger roll. Yeah. And then I can Spidey flick it so easy. Yeah. That thing is a fucking fidgeter's dream. And that's why I'm trying to get another one with fat carbon.
Right. Yeah, no, those Penas are sweet. They do the front flipping action and the way the size too. I think
I love the Bic lighter design. The way the flipper is up top instead of out front.
Right.
It just is so much funner to go like this. It just flips out.
I got a Kaiser on the way that has that. It looks like what you're talking about. Like just the top of it has like a mohawk coming out in a circle, like a Bic lighter. And it looks pretty damn
Tyler needs your assistance.
The whippersnapper has that
Dropped my sleeve buoy last night. Spidey flicking. And I either chipped or folded some of the top's edge. Dude, I'm so upset.
Get a hold of me on Instagram.
Yeah. Got you, Tyler.
I'll plug you.
For the low price of $49.99, you can have your knife sharpened by Jared Neeve.
I had somebody the other day on they emailed me and they asked me
you guys pinky flip
about freehanding a knife. And come on, don't do that. You're gonna wind up fucking dropping that thing.
Got it.
And I told him the price and it was $30 plus shipping. And it's for a freehand edge. And
how much? Sorry, I was being
$30 plus shipping. That's why I charge for a free hand edge. And I also
offer free hand job.
Yeah, for a free hand job. Exactly. And
$30 for a free hand job, guys.
For two hands, you get 2 for $50. So I told him that, and I said, and he responded back like, "Oh, good luck with that." Like, and he was like, making it seem like I was overcharging. And it's like, bro, where the fuck are you going to go in anywhere in the community with a fixed angled system, not freehand, fixed angle? It's still going to be like 20, 25, $30. Like, and he wanted Maximet to it, that Maximet. Yeah. And I'm thinking, like, you're out of your mind.
It's a celebrity doing the sharpening. Like, come on, man.
Well, then I think, about like because I also offer, if you want a fixed angle system, I'll do it for 20. And
wait,
then
Jared, do you offer 10% discounts if they use code Lefty10 though?
Wow. We can think about it.
You Use code ballsack at checkout.
I also offer if you want a $10 edge, I can give you a fucking $10 edge, a belt sharpening edge. But it's like the point. Like, what the hell were you thinking? Maximat a freehand edge was going to cost. Like,
I don't know anything about sharpening, but I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, even if you
$30, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Well, that's a great price.
I'd pay $30.
Although that's more than I paid for my sumo clip mod. Actually.
Ask Mike Emler what he would charge you to do Maximat.
It's a Gareth Bull production Shamwari made by Shamwiri 20 CV. Dude, this thing is, I don't know what it is. It doesn't really do anything special, but it's just so sexy.
But like even Mike Emler, if you asked him to do Maximat, he would tell you no, first of all. And then if you actually wanted him to do it,
why would he say no?
Because of how hard it is on his stones. And he says, if you do want me to do it, I'm going to charge you like $60.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it's Maximat.
So wait, you offer fixed angle and regular sharpening?
And a belt sharpening edge.
And a belt sharpening? What's the price difference?
$10 for belt. Fixed angle's 20 and freehand is 30.
So what system do you have for fixed?
Well, I got a Lansky and the Work Sharp, and I also got somebody sending me this thing that's going to hook up to the Work Sharp. That looks
I think Jordan, you told me about that, right, Jordan?
Yeah. So there's a guy on eBay. Yeah, so there's two guys on eBay and they work together. One does the micro lapping film, so he has like the lapping film pre-cut, and then his buddy actually makes a 3D printed model of the original. Yeah, I bought 2 of those. So like you can buy from his eBay store a pack where it comes with the 3D model and 1 set.
Yeah,
or maybe it comes with 2 sets of the lapping films. So I bought 2 of those. It was like $34, and you have like a full sharpening system from whatever it starts at 300 grit all the way to half a micron.
Right, which is awesome. So I got that on the way, and I'm gonna review it. Gritomatic is selling. Well, it's not out yet, but it's about to be out. It's a clamp that will go to your Work Sharp system that will hold 4-inch stones. And if you know from Gritomatic, you can get Neeve stones, diamond stones, ceramic stones, aluminum, whatever type of stones you want in 4-inch stones. So that will literally make that Work Sharp system just as good as any KME or whatever. Now, I am probably going to invest in a KME in the future because I have a long list of people. Like, I have a lot of sharpening jobs coming in every day.
I can imagine.
Which is awesome. I love that, and I want people to use the service. But I just thought it was funny when that guy, he's making it seem like I'm overcharging, and when I'm undercharging, first of all. Like, even people in the community were like, hey, bro, you should probably raise that price. That's a really good price. Like, don't do that to yourself, right? Because I wanted to be competitive because people are using fixed angled systems for $25. Yeah. So I'm only $5 more for a freehand edge, which is far harder than a fixed angle. But anyway,
$5 more for a freehand job. You guys heard it right here.
A freehand job, right? But
I can tell you that Jared put a edge on my Evo. I think you did it with hand, right?
Oh yeah, I do everything hand, really. Nobody
so he hand jobbed my Evo. This isn't my Evo. This is a placeholder because Kyle Lanfear has mine. But he put a sick ass mirror edge on that Evo.
I need to send you some.
It only cost me a hand job, so it was worth it for me.
That's cheap enough.
It was only a free hand job.
I need to send you some pictures and have you critique my edges.
Yeah, send them by. Yeah,
because I sharpened 2 to mirrors, but I think the tip is rounded a little bit, so I've got to work on that. But
no, I have people all the time. Ask me advice or what they're doing wrong, and I try to help as much as possible because I think it's awesome. For people to even risk it and try it, because you do have to have, some sort of nerve to put the edge to the stone, because you do risk not messing up your knife, because you can always send it in to get fixed, but you feel like you're gonna,
So first off, he says, I want the precision adjust Work Sharp, but not until more stones. So Jordan was just saying that you can get on eBay, they sell stones for those.
Well, it's not
like,
even stones, it's lapping films. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure
But he was
somebody
talking-
sells stones.
I think they're going to also bring some. They were talking about when it first came out, bringing their
thing
own
is
like extra set of stones.
Stupid cheap. $50 for that thing.
Yeah, it's great.
Tri-State EDC, who was an absolute fucking riot on the edge last week, says, "Breaking news: free handies with every sharpening."
That goes right along with his industry career choices, right?
Yeah, right. And the bear says, "Yo, Lefty, that sheepdog is coming to me in the mail now. Not this one. This one's staying right here." The more I flick it,
I really hope.
The more I flick it, the more I wish the detent was a little lighter. Actually,
it'll break in. It'll break in, though.
But it does not feel cheap, so that's good. Plus for.
I wonder if you guys can see this. Let's see. Probably not.
I'll make it big. What am I looking for?
A knife
You're
itself
in the
is
dark, by
dirty.
the way.
Yeah, it's really hard. I have horrible lighting.
Well, it's also live. Lives are just hard to.
He also doesn't have a YouTube channel and invest in lighting like we do because we're nutsacks.
Right.
This is my first edge on my first.
Yeah, it looks like
first edge. It looks
like steel.
Send me some pictures.
I got it to a mirror.
Send in pictures in good lighting.
Because what'd you use to get a mirror on there?
Use daylight then.
The work sharp. And I went down to half a micron.
Ceramic? Yeah. Or did you use that thing we were talking about?
He had the lapping.
I used that thing. Yeah, I went all the way to half a micron. So.
Nice. Yeah. No, that looks
Could
good.
You say, man, Strider, man. I never said I dislike Mr. Strider. Is his name Mick with an M or Nick with an N? I've never
Mick with an M.
That's what I thought when people said it. I was like,
I want a PT. I want a Strider PT so bad.
Yeah, the problem is it comes in S30V as like the
or
stock.
154 CM. Yeah,
I mean,
mine was
ridiculous.
154.
So I tried the SMF. I do need to have somebody send me an SNG at some. Have somebody. I need to try an SNG.
What's
sometime.
up, OCD?
And I don't know. I just don't like the build and everything. It's kind of like Medford, but with not as good action. I don't know. Or looks. I don't like the looks that much. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just didn't. The SMF I did not like at all.
The biggest complaint about him is
Justin and Molly. Is Molly here? Because I love Molly. Molly's my favorite. I actually like her better than Justin. Just saying.
They're not regrettable decisions, Tri-State.
Don't judge me for regrettable decisions.
Says Jordan C. Don't judge me for the regrettable decisions of my youth.
They're not regrettable.
What do you mean your youth?
You're like 12 years old.
He's like 12 years
old.
I'll
take a style over Medford any day of the
What is that?
I was taking apart my J cave to put bearings in it. You're not gonna be able to see it because of the lighting, and I scratched both sides.
Oh shit!
Trying to take the pivots out.
Of the pivot? Jesus.
Yeah. Like right under it.
Anybody who does, anybody who does have a Strider out there or wants to get a Strider, if you do have lock sticks, send it to Knife Modders. They will carbonize the lock face for you, and you will have a great knife. That's the only
Medford came without lock stick though.
Well, Medfords do. Well, the ones by Medford do. I'm talking specifically the ones by Strider.
I'm fucking around.
They almost always have lock stick.
Have you seen them? Have you seen the Mini 3.5?
What?
Oh yeah, I see the J-Cape.
He's got a prototype coming. That's gonna be so sick.
I haven't seen it yet, but no, because that knife fit my hand perfectly the way it is, so it's just gonna be too small. I would think
it's a little bit big for me. Like I have probably another finger room right there.
Yeah,
finger
you got a little bitch hand. So
hey, listen here, buddy. At least I don't mess my finger up.
No, Molly, just me. Come on, Justin. Can you at least tell Molly I was asking about her and I love her, and she better be there next Saturday when you're on the not this Saturday, the next one when you're on the edge with us. When you and Molly are on, I'm excited for Molly to come on. I feel bad that I left her out, and I didn't mean to. I didn't even think about it, which I guess that makes me a dick. So I love you, Molly. Love you so much. OCD, your acid washes are getting to another level, man. I'm just deciding what to send in for the treatment. There you go. Spanky. I heard a rumor Strider lied about his military career. Oh my God. He lied about his military career? Does that mean his knives suck now?
I don't really. All the fucking rumors out there, man. I don't know what to believe because you would hear anything from everybody. One guy could say that, and then literally you'll have 100 guys repeating it, making it seem like it's true. And I'm not saying it's not true; it is true. I'm just saying, don't believe everything you fucking hear.
It's also a very bold claim because that's a felony.
It is a very bold claim.
That's a felony to do that.
So
Lefty is going to get kicked in the nuts. Yes, I am. I can definitely see that happening virtually, though. I'm actually driving at the moment, but I'll let her know. Thank you, Justin. Just trying to make up for my error. It happens. Lindy Lou says, "Hey, Molly." Molly's not here with us. I dressed as a soldier in one of my adult films that felt like war, real war. Tri-State. Good man.
That's great.
Oh, I got even more pissed the other day, Tri-State, when I saw Metal Complex had the fucking EMP EDC Nimble too.
I want that knife so
I was
bad.
like, this motherfucker. I asked that guy about checking them out so long ago, and he was like, no, I'm not going to send them to any reviewers because I don't want to do that. He's like, I don't want there to be hype. He's like, I just want to have them, a constant stock of them on my website. I want to be the guy that has the knife you want, not like Vero where they're just sold. He didn't say that, but that's what I took from it. Anyway, and then he started sending them out, and I was like, you motherfucker.
Strider had to admit it in court. There's an entire thread with court documents on Blade forums.
Okay, but like who cares, though?
Yeah, I haven't seen them, but I could care less. But I'm not saying that's a right thing about Strider if he's lying about being in the military or anything.
Why does anybody give a fuck?
That's what I'm getting at right now. Like, to me, personally, his knives, I don't give a fuck about his past. I mean, I really don't.
Why are you even looking at
I care about, just like everybody, like, when people get into, like, certain politics and everything, I care about the product. Like, I'm not going to ask about their religion. I'm not going to ask about their politics, what they used to do, who they used to fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked up to, say you did something you did. And being in the military, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yep.
But, like...
separate from the knives. That's separate, right?
Like, yeah, it would bother me if some dude was like, I was in the military and he wasn't. I get that. But, like, I don't know why the heck. He's been around long enough that, like, I don't really see. And then it's like, yeah, he probably just was in some, like, special ops and they don't list him or something. Like, and he can't talk about it.
So many things could have happened, right?
And his knife designs and the backing he has, he has a whole fan club or whatever. Yeah.
Huge
like, the dude is fucking established. Like, it doesn't matter anymore where he came from. Now it just matters about what he does next because he hasn't fucking done anything different in 20 fucking years.
Except for create Lockstick. And
oh, sorry. Did I say that last part out loud?
Send it to Knife Matters. But yeah, I agree though. And I think sometimes things go deeper than we can understand. And that's why that's why I stay out of it.
That's why I don't care
about the personal shit.
Fuck you, Jeremy. Taking Striders over Medfords. I like one Medford. It's called the Slim Midi. And it's gone from like number 2 in my collection to like it's starting to make its way back to 6 or 7.
Okay, I have to be honest though. Like you talk shit about the October for looking ugly, and the Midi is pretty ugly. Like
no, dude, that's the reason I love it so much. The Slim Midi with the Tanto, it's one of the sexiest knives there's ever been.
Yeah, if you have a very small penis,
I don't care. I don't care if the Slim Midi didn't serve in the army. It's sexy, okay?
I just don't like the hole. I don't know. The blade looks fine.
Did I learn that from Tri-State? Now I'm just doing this, like, ugh.
Yeah, he kept zooming in on himself.
Yeah, that was funny. I think the one true state was called All Night Hump. Oh, Tri-State was called All Night Hump, which wouldn't be funny for people that don't know that a hump is a full year road march. That's right. Grateful Panic was in the Army. He's lying. I'm telling you. John wasn't in the Army. He's a lying sack of shit. Sorry.
I don't know that I would agree with that.
My new Medford M48 is the best thing to ever come. Hey, dude, I got the check. Oh, you were there, right? I don't know why I didn't run into you at Blade Show, Justin. I think you were there, right, with Nick and shit. But that is actually a good flipper. Like, it was. It sucks that it's aluminum and S35 for $500, but it had good action. I still want to try that Malice, dude.
I know, and you probably say the D10 sucks though because it's not good for lefties.
All right, well, just send it to me and I'll tell you.
I'll send it to you, but what I'm saying is, though, like with lefty, you do have to put your finger on the clip.
Oh, that's right.
You know what? Let me be honest. So I figured out one way. If you go like this with the back of your thumb and hold it like right behind the lock bar, you can get it easily.
Have you tried this knife yet?
Yeah.
Is there anything you haven't that I can send you? I was thinking about what I could send you, and I was like, what the fuck does this guy not have tried?
I'm sure you'll get some sooner or later. I got a few things I'm going to send you.
What about the Sumo? Have you tried that? The Hoback?
No, I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that one yet.
One of my favorite knives right now that Lindy Lou and Richie shit all over because they're scumbags.
Doesn't the D10 suck on that, though?
See, that's what they say, scumbags.
It's a button lock. It doesn't have
a button lock. Wait, you have one, right, Jordan? Where is it?
Yeah.
Go get it.
I'm going to send it in to them probably next month.
So why do you love it so much if it's a button lock and a D10?
You have the same one I have? Yes. Because it doesn't.
So you're a hypocrite, basically. You're a fucking hypocrite.
No, listen.
You don't even stay true to your own shit.
Jordan, tell me if you agree. The D10 is dialed because it's a button lock. It has that like springy feeling.
Now it
can do everything.
So you can reverse flick it and even like do the pressure thing a little bit because it kind of bites a little bit. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I can't really do the pressure. Maybe a little bit.
It's easy to flick, right?
Yeah, I mean, what I like about it is it works well for everything. You can spidey flick it.
You can literally.
You can slow roll it. The flipper is kind of lackluster.
It's like it's like the Pam Anderson of knives. You can do anything with it.
You can do the
I don't know. I think Richie B is probably right. It probably sucks. I mean,
okay. First up, Richie B, get the fuck out of my life. I don't know why him and Lindy hate that knife. It's so good. It really is. It's one of my favorite knives. But you know, people don't watch my channel to get opinions on knives or anything. They talk to Richie B instead. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to send
Slim Midi or Sumo, Lefty. Slim Midi or Sumo.
Right now, Sumo.
Okay, in a week.
It's just so fidgetable.
But yesterday I got a little pissed at it because I was wearing these certain shorts and somehow I would take it out of my pocket and it would fucking Emerson on me and I'd be like, you motherfucker.
Ooh, that's no good.
Take the thumb studs off.
Hoback literally advertised that. He's like, you can do that. You can. I don't know why I'm giving him a bitch voice like Tri-State, but he's like, you can take it out of your pocket and pull it out, and it'll open. He's like, this is a great feature. And when he did that in his video, this is Jake Hoback, not Tri-State. I was waiting for him to say you can reverse flick it. He's like, it has one of the greatest things ever. He literally pitched like, he's like, it has this hidden great feature, and I was like, yeah, you can reverse flick it like a champ. And he starts talking about the Emerson wave, and I was like, no, Jake, no, what? And then he starts talking about how he designed the clip and how it's like made to be comfortable. I was like,
that's a lot.
What?
I feel sure if you take this clip off, it could be a self-defense tool on its own. You could stab someone with a clip and it would probably do some damage.
Dude, but Knife Modders killed it on that. Even if they hate the knife, they babied it, took care of it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them.
Sure, they're good.
Fix the clip,
Pam Anderson of
stonewash
knives.
everything.
It has big fake tits and it's damn near indestructible. Slap it around, throw it down the stairs, and it'll always get back up.
You know, I'm about to take it back, man. I'm actually getting good at lefty flicking this thing.
Hey,
lefty
man,
flicking is so fun.
Dude. With Wii, it literally depends on the example if the detent's good.
Yeah.
It's so all over the place. Bothers me.
Well, since it does have the 2 ways of deployment, the flipper tab, I mean, it's reliable if you flip it, but you can fail it, you know, but it's easy to get every time if you just try. But the reverse flick is amazing. I thought about, and just because I thought it would be cool to only be a reverse flicker because it's so good, cutting the flipper tab off. That would be sweet. I thought about
Why did you cut the flipper tab off of your stinger?
Send it to knife modders.
Of the what?
I was talking to Kev. He cut the flipper tab off of his stinger. I don't know why.
Oh, right. Because the detent sucked. It was too light, but it reverse flicked really well.
I can do your little pressure test.
Yeah, then yours is good, but mine was shit. It was so, it was so bad I could fail it. So it would literally just come out to like here. Like it was pathetic.
One I tried was legit. The flipper tab was good.
But I could flick it great. So, dude, now it's the best knife. Okay, it's not the best. It is a fantastic knife now, though. Like I legitimately want to carry that knife now because it doesn't have a flipper tab on it. You should. Y'all don't know about this shit, but anyway, guys, go check out Grateful Panic's GoFundMe. We can't let this guy go down to a couple budget placeholders. Like, come on, man. Send him some Medford money. I'm just kidding. But take care of my boy. He's a good dude. He's not going to ask, but he deserves it. We got to hook him up. Hook him up. What else am I looking at here? This is why in person is nice. You can feel the example.
True.
You mean like when you buy something?
If you can go to a knife shop and
but there aren't knife shops.
Right, that's the problem.
Tri-State says he friggin' loves his malice. I saw his video on it where he basically jizzing all over it in his video.
It's hard not to like. It's
in his deep radio voice, he was jizzing all over it. Sorry, that was descriptive. My Prolix has dialed in detent. You guys lie. You guys are liars. I saw somebody talk about the Nimble. Oh, here, that's the Nimble. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you remember a few months ago, I was promoting that knife on live streams, trying to get people to buy it. You never seen it, Jared?
The Nimble?
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't send you one to check out. Fucker.
You don't like me.
I thought they had to buy them.
I'm being a dick. Oh. Who had to buy what?
I thought, didn't Tri-State say he had to buy his? He had 40 models, like 40 early models. Tri-State he had to buy them.
No, Tri-State, he ordered one. He pre-ordered it. He just happened to have an early pre-order, I think. I don't think Tri-State got special treatment.
Michael B says the Ferrum Forge Wii knives had great detents on them. I think, and I'm not 100%, but I know like with the mini Archbishop that the parts went to Ferrum Forge and they tuned them and then sold them. That's why they came from their factory. So like with the models that actually come from Ferrum Forge, they actually tune them and everything. So that's why they might be a little bit better.
Wait, which model? What do you mean? Say that again.
The Wii knives that Ferrum Forge designs. So the ones that actually come from Ferrum Forge, like when you order it, it actually comes in a Ferrum Forge package from their address. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. The parts are going to them, and then they're assembling them there and tuning them. So that's why.
Only on the ones that go to them?
What?
Only on the ones that go to them?
Well, I'm saying there's Wii knives that are Ferrum Forge designs, but when you order it, it's going to come from Wii.
No. But like my Ferrum Forge Stinger came from Chicago Cutlery, I think. Jake got it for me as a gift, but
I don't know about that. So like with mine, I believe I ordered mine earlier, and I was specific. I didn't get the Stinger, so I don't know about the Stinger. I tried.
I'm gonna punch you, Tri-State. That pisses me off right there. I pre-ordered it, and he sent it to me earlier to review. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
There's a knife that I just recently seen. Oh man, you should check this out. I just found this dude on Instagram, but holy shit, this thing looks badass. I'm gonna find it really quick. I want you to pull it.
I hope is it a custom knife?
No. I think he's got Best Tech making it.
Oh, okay.
See if I can find it.
Fuck you, Cole. I'm just kidding.
Cole with a K.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm just mad at general.
Find it.
Tell me you're not sending out knives to review.
Can you type this in? Can you go?
After I spend $250 on a pre-order, that is.
Okay. I think you might like this one.
What am I talking? What am I doing?
Okay,
instead of bashing people,
go to Instagram.
Okay. And
WELL dot HATTED dot GENT.
You see that Wells Blade Works? I forgot I have a custom on the way from him, or it's in the works.
You don't say anything.
That's right, because I haven't shown it to you yet. That's right.
Well.hatted.gen. Okay, now scroll down. Yeah. Scroll down.
South Park. Oh,
right
shit.
There in the middle.
10:30. All right, I gotta wrap this up. Ooh, that's sexy.
That's his new design, and he's got Best Tech making it. Holy shit! It
looks like a Stinger.
It looks sweet.
It looks like my Stinger without the flipper tab.
Yeah.
It kind of also looks like an iron pup.
Look, Joe is in here. I want this one.
This is one that I'm very interested
in. My channel for you if you want.
It's not my Best Tech though.
I love it. Joe's selling his channel. I love it. Yeah, the problem is it's Best Tech.
What's wrong with Best Tech?
It could be good.
What's not wrong with Best Tech?
Balls.
I like Best Tech, but
okay. First off, you have to fix every fucking centering and action and blade. They suck at the trifecta. That's what's wrong with them. Sorry, they suck at the trifecta. So the trifecta is centering, action, blade play, and you always have to sacrifice one. Maybe two. Like, you either have to sacrifice centering to get good action and no blade play, or you have to sacrifice action to get centering and no blade play, or you have to sacrifice blade play to get action and good centering. It's always, like, you never just get a knife that's dialed perfectly.
I guess I've just been lucky. I can't say I've had, like, a ton of their shit, but I've had quite a few.
I'm mostly talking about OEM stuff, Veros, like.
Yeah, so I've only tried one Vero, but
I still have a beard. What the hell is wrong with me? All right, maybe we can keep it going a little bit.
Where's your cock koozie at?
If people want to hear me talk shit some more, we can do that. Because I'm being a real dick tonight. Sorry, Tri-State. I love you, man. It's not about you. About your fucking ugly porn fucking mustache is what it's about.
Why? What do you got, or what are you interested in right now that's soon to hit the market, or something that's coming out that's not out yet? Is there anything?
You talking to me?
Anybody?
Oh man.
So I want that fucking nimble, but now I want to hate it. I'm hoping it's shit, just so I can talk shit on it. I'm not lying. I'm being 100% real right now.
The titanium version of the QSP Penguin? Yeah.
Oh, the Penguin looks dope. The titanium one does look good.
I want that.
How much are they going to go for? Do you know?
Probably like 115, I would imagine. Because the carbon fiber is like 75.
Right.
Yeah, but that's in S35, so I guess they could do D2 and titanium. That would be weird. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 115, I guess. I'm interested in I have the Varga VBR coming, made by Riot, which is like he sent me the first run, and then I have the new one coming in white. What the fuck is it called? White Storm Fat Carbon or something.
Dude, I'm trying to get a trade for the Aloni Goat V2 With the JG10? Yeah, I want to get a trade for one of those so bad.
I mean, you can just go buy one. They're on Urban.
Dude, we're not all made of money like you, Kev.
Right,
just use they have Afterpay, bro. Just use that.
Knife Sergeant says they got the 520 in full tie coming soon. That sounds fire.
Yeah, 520 is cool. I guess now I am into front flippers more. Yeah, that's a really good knife, actually. I can't.
If they come out with like an 80-20.5 with some titanium handles and like maybe a better steel,
somebody's going to make some aftermarket scales.
I'm sure they will.
Demco
I want
just
to come out with some better
pump
steel.
out the compact, man. I want one of their compacts so bad.
They're so expensive.
The Urban EDC Supply Nessie I have on pre-order. I have the VBR I was telling you about with White Storm Fat Carbon on pre-order.
Evo 3.0.
With your wife right now, Jared?
Yeah, she's down here.
Down here. Why didn't she just come on, Kara? Come on.
Come on up here, baby.
People want to see you anyway, probably.
I want this testing.
Come on up here, baby.
We've been dealing with Jared the whole time. I think you're fine.
I crawled in here. I may have crawled on the floor.
She crawled in.
I may or may not have. Yeah, that's fine. I really want to play video games with my husband, and you guys are fucking stealing him.
Ah, man. See, I was trying to shut it down. Jared was like, I don't want to play video games with Kara, so can we keep going?
You got one more beer, don't you?
Another man in this chat that would not want to play video games with their wife except for this man right here. I literally got the only man in the world.
I said 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Dreads it.
Wait. The question is, what video game?
Well, right now we've been doing some old Call of Duty games, but
okay.
Everything else, you have to have 2 systems for it these days because they don't really make split screens, so we're very limited.
Just use Google, use the Google Stadia or whatever.
That pissed me off too.
Google Stadia is shutting down.
What?
Yeah, it sucks.
They suck.
I don't know anything about it, but
really amazing connection and an Ethernet,
right.
It's your streaming.
I do know that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the best game ever made, probably.
That is a lie.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, the World War II.
You could grenadier anybody and you would fucking get like 10 kills. You just shoot it into a fucking mine or whatever.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
But that was me. That's why I love MW 2. Which ones are you playing?
We're playing the World War II one right now.
Oh, that was the best one since then, though.
Yeah. You know that Sledgehammer.
Actually, that might be the best one.
They're making another World War II. That's going to be the next Call of Duty, World War II Vanguard.
All right.
It's going to be.
I might actually play one again because every other game has sucked. I love the
sucks.
What was the mode where you actually went to war and shit? It was called War.
War, yeah.
That shit was awesome. When you had to cross over that bridge and you had like snipers in that building.
Base on there.
Yeah.
I would always hide under the bridge with my flamethrower, and when dudes tried to come across, I would just torch them.
He was also that guy.
I was also that guy. Yep. Hey man, I gotta get my 10 kills around somehow.
Hey, I just went 32-8 on my last round.
That's good.
At the end, you're sitting behind you got machine gun turrets, and you're just sitting there blasting fools, trying to get up with the tank, right?
Yeah. I like the ones where you protect the tank. That's the best.
So good. Version. So that other one with the bridge, that huge bridge, the snow one.
Yeah.
And you have to go around this curve. Oh, dude, that game was fun as shit. Now I'm remembering.
That's the one with the river?
You haven't played it. It's a war mode.
Yeah, there's 2 of them with bridges, but one is you're just a bunch of foot soldiers trying to cross.
Yeah.
And the other one's you're trying to bring a tank to the end through this bridge.
That's the best one. And you have to stop. You either have to stop the tank, or if you're on the team of the tank, you have to protect the tank.
Yeah.
It's fun because you can hide behind.
Well, my favorite one was the Normandy one where you come through the beach.
Yes.
And then you go up into the bunkers, and then at the end you had to try to push the tanks through or whatever. I forget how it ended, but you were all in these little. That game was sick. Now I'm remembering it.
It is a badass game.
I did not like the zombies mode on it because I'm kind of a zombies purist, and I really only like the Treyarch zombies. I don't like.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But they ruined it.
but
they ruined it after.
And BO4
I
was
haven't
terrible.
played games in
BO4
a
was the
while,
last
but yeah.
Treyarch.
Black
Yeah, it was
Ops
terrible.
4.
War,
Wait, no, Black Ops 3 was the last good one with zombies.
Yeah, Black Ops 2
Dragon,
was good.
BO4
Black Ops
was
the
terrible.
dragon level and all that shit. I did all the DLCs,
Me too.
but after that, they just went to shit because they changed up how you got the perks and stuff.
Yep.
Like it got.
You also had to pack a punch 5 times in BO4 to survive past round 100.
Well, the one
Dude,
thing
Pack-a-Punch was the
Pack-a-Punch was impossible to get in Shadows of Evil, the map that came with BO3.
I fucking hated that. I thought zombies was gonna
Sorry.
suck because of that map, and then everyone after it was like fantastic.
Because they did Zombie Chronicles, where they re-gave you all the old maps. That's why people
Right.
because it was the original.
That's
shit.
right. I did buy that where they redid all the map.
It's free right now on PlayStation stores. The whole Zombie Chronicles, Black Ops 3, it's free right now.
God damn, I wish I had time to play video games. You guys don't have a kid because you're not going to have time to play video games.
Quick question, Jared. You
What's up?
you were talking, I think, in the last live about
Trash shops for.
do you use like your YouTube channel as a business? Like, do you pay taxes on your YouTube channel and stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
So I was gonna say what you could do. Like, she was talking about not having to buy a second console. You could build a computer, right, and build it as like as a tax write-off for editing purposes and live stream purposes.
Yeah.
And you could just play because like most games are cross-platform play now,
Right.
and you could do that. I'll build you a computer, dude. Just
That's
pay
what
for the part.
We have a second console right now. I have a PS5, but I still have my PS4.
How'd you get one of those?
I work for Target.
Mm.
I
That'll
didn't
do
do
it.
anything shady. I just was on it because I worked there. So I just
Can you
was
get me one?
We haven't seen them in a long time, and from what I hear, they're going to be a long time. I think I don't know.
I was gonna wait till they came. I can't play anyway, but like, I still want to get the new system because I'm just like I used to
It's
play
really
games.
dope. It's really
I
dope.
play on PC.
But I
switched to
usually
PC.
wait until they
Yeah,
come out with
yeah.
the next one because like they'll come out with a pro in like a year and it'll be 10
Yep.
times better.
Yeah, they will. But no, but so I have the two consoles, but I just don't know. We haven't had time to invest in a new TV and all the other shit.
What is
like,
BF5?
Buy a monitor. Don't buy a TV. They're cheaper.
What is BF5?
that's good.
Battlefield 5.
Jesus. See, look, I'm telling you, every fucking knife guy is a drug addict and a video gamer. It's like, hands
I'm an
down, all of
alcoholic
them.
and a video gamer.
Apparently that's true for knife girls as well.
Like, we're all like recovering addicts
Well,
and
Jared, he
fucking
doesn't
video
play video
gamers.
games,
That's
though.
just
I play with you all the
By
time.
force.
I play though.
Dude, God of War is dope. That new one that came out was pretty. I didn't finish it because the baby came, but like
Yeah.
that God of War was sick. Like,
I'm honestly just waiting for fucking Dying Light 2.
Oh, I'm gonna buy that.
Dying Light 2, I'm so excited for. Like,
Dude,
I am
that's
too.
like my
the
one.
first
They're
one
actually
was
adding stealth
probably
into it.
that's one of my
Yeah.
favorite games ever. I played it like 6 times. The first one,
What, Dying Light?
yeah.
Yeah,
I put
I've
60
played it
hours on that game
10
last week.
times. I've
Oh,
played it
really?
10 times.
Yeah, everybody asked me like, "You play the DLC?" And I'm like, "Nope," because I played the video. I played the first like part of it again to get to the DLC, and I did that like 6 times, and I never played the DLC because I'd get through it and then I'd be bored.
You don't have to
And
do
then
the
I'd
first
be
one to
like-
get the
Look on the
DLC.
menu.
No, I didn't mean I have to. That's like my head. I got to do it because I got to
to the
refresh
original
the
story
game like
first.
in my head,
Oh.
and I just
You don't
love
even
the.
need to for the DLC,
Wait,
though.
actually, this
You
is
just-
random as fuck. But if you guys have played Dying Light, does anybody know what that one gun does that like you get and it just does nothing?
Yes. You have to get ammo for it, and it also there's a blueprint in the DLC, one of the DLCs, and you can make it into another gun.
I
Yeah.
forget what it's called, but it just like blows air or some shit.
This
It's
it's like
called,
it starts with an S. Cilioids,
it's like-
something like that.
You find it in some dude's like
Antaganoid.
apartment.
It's the Antaganoid or whatever.
All right,
Good
let's
for you,
know
Boston.
that. I thought it was just like pointless and it was just a
No.
joke. And I was like, oh great.
You have to get the blueprint. from
I've
the
done
DLC.
this 6 times. Like,
The name of it is Antaganoid, like it's an antagonizer.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
Zombies, it just bothers them. That was one theory. But then the DLC came out and the blueprint, and I don't know. Maybe they just added the blueprint after the fact.
That explains it because I never got to figure that out. GoldenEye.
That was the shit.
Is the last new game. Dude, GoldenEye was also, that's probably the best game of all time, actually.
On the N64. I still have
it. Oh, yeah. When you played multiplayer, dude, multiplayer in the compound, and I was always, I'm odd job, because, you know.
I'm too young for that.
You
Sorry,
can't
guys.
get me. If you're playing License to Kill, you got to be odd job.
No, that game was great.
That was the beginning of games being so realistic where you actually felt like you were there and act like
and it was the beginning of like good multiplayer games too.
Right.
Yeah, that was like the beginning of good multiplayer. I remember
Star Fox
first player too. First player games too.
But I remember playing games on a floppy disk.
Yeah, first person. Yeah.
That shit. So
I
think they really started multiplayer though. What?
I always thought
so funny we just turned into a video game.
Well, not in the 90s it didn't suck.
That's like I have two passions. It's video games and knives.
I wish I could play video. Dude, the last game I played was I got that Cyberpunk 2077. That was an absolute
waste of $60.
I won't play it. I played an hour of it and I don't like it.
Yeah, it actually got pretty good when I got into it, and I got the settings to work. Hopefully, they fix it by the time I play it in 5 years.
Waiting for patches, honestly. I'm not.
Yeah,
waiting.
I should have taken the refund when they offered it.
Yeah.
They offered a refund.
They did.
Yeah, they had to. Microsoft.
I was like, I'm having a kid. It'll patch by the time I play, and now I'm like, I'm never gonna play video games again. So whatever.
All right.
You're doing that was the last game. It was pretty good though. Once I got into it.
Yeah.
You guys ever played the Soulsborne series? Any of those games?
Nah, I'm not into that weird like Diablo shit.
Me either.
I like Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably my favorite game.
That game is the shit.
That one
I'm
is
in
cool.
the middle of a second playthrough right now.
I
can watch you play that game. It's so cool. It's actually very
so fun, man.
I played it for an hour and then quit playing.
Why? It's so
it ran so horribly on my computer. It was like you couldn't run the game. It was awful. It's horrible on PC.
Try it again, dude. I'm sure they fixed it by now.
That's a very realistic game.
That's a game I tried to complete everything on. Like I got all the orchids and shit. Like it was stupid.
I've never actually enjoyed crafting shit and finding shit in games.
Right.
That one.
I'm sitting there putting crosses in my bullets all the time.
Making what is it where you split the head of a bullet?
Yeah,
making it out.
Spend an hour at camp just doing this.
And then you're eating food off your knife.
And I gotta make some chicken.
That game is so fun. That's a really immersive game. Like you really feel that shit. Yeah. That game's fun.
I'm really into Dark Souls and Rocket League. Those are my two main games.
Rocket League's the one.
It's really fun.
It's like the soccer game with cars or whatever.
Yeah, it has a very high skill gap though. You have to. It takes a long time to get good at that game. A lot of hours.
It sounds good.
It's split screen, right? That's a game he and I could play together. I think.
You can play it split screen
right now. Look at this.
Right.
Yeah, it does suck. I remember split screen was always the best.
Free. So.
I would play with my brother. That's what we did back in the day in high school. We played Call of Duty at night, just fucking.
Well, everyone always makes that bullshit excuse that they won't do split screen anymore. Oh, because they can't run the graphics as good on split screen. And I'm sorry, I
don't know what that means.
Work, but that's fucking bullshit. They could, they just don't want to put the effort in for the amount of people that.
Because
they want more systems.
Well, maybe because it looks so good. But how come Call of Duty can do it?
That's right. Even Call of Duty, their most recent Cold War, the split screen looks like fucking trash.
Shit. Okay, well there you go.
Well, you have to think it's both doubling and splitting the pixels on the same screen at the same time, right? It has to double the same image, but at the same time it has to do that doubling of the image with half the pixels.
And I totally understand that, but there are games like World War II, for example, is fine. It's totally fine split screen, and that game's from 2017. Why can't they repeat that? Even if they have to downgrade the graphics a touch, but it can still be doable.
Well, they want everybody to have their own console. I don't know.
That's what it is. Sell
that's
more
what I think it
consoles.
is.
Sell
But
more
like,
consoles.
who's like? It's not like you're gonna buy 2 to have them in the same room with the same TV. Like, I don't know.
That's
It just
so
seems
weird.
you should offer that. I don't know.
Something. All right, guys. I think we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta wrap.
Thanks for
Oh,
having
I gotta do a giveaway, but you can roll, dude. Don't
All right,
worry.
bud. Thanks for having
It was
me.
nice
man.
talking
Yeah.
to you guys.
Thanks for coming on, Kara.
Peace
Yep.
out, everybody.
Have a good night, guys.
Later.
Bye.
All right, real quick giveaway. I just have this double pack of KPL and this holographic sticker. What? Anybody who's stuck around through the video game stuff, you have a shot to win this sexy package. And I'm not talking about my balls. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We'll do the normal middle name thing. I'm sure Jordan has a middle name. He hasn't told us yet. So we're going to go with that. Are you okay with that, Jordan?
Yeah, I don't care. You're never gonna guess it though. I can give
All right,
a hint,
well,
I guess.
No, if we have to, we will. All right. Jordan's middle name, go. Just wait. I'm telling
They're
you.
gonna need a hint.
People will actually answer. I don't have anybody answering it. So they were all like, video games? What?
Ralph.
See, dude, my shit is so slow.
Yeah, it's a little behind. It's like 4 or 5 seconds behind if you're watching
All right.
the stream.
Put your middle name in the private chat. Don't put it in the real chat. You see it on your screen? Sorry, is that your wife or something?
No, it's my grandmother. Where do I?
Tell her I said,
I can just send it to you on Instagram. Let me get my phone.
Yeah, you know, I mean, as long as you pay attention and tell me when Obama. Make sure you're reading the comments. That's more important.
Yeah.
There's a lot, dude. Holy cow. I missed a whole bunch. Wow.
Yeah, I think it's
Now I
safe
do-
to say they're going to need a hint here. So you can.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Is
for
it
sure.
that crazy? All right. Instagram me the. You don't see the private chat? It's right on the screen you're on right now, like where I'm at. There's a little thing that says private chat on the right side or somewhere. There's a little icon.
Cam, mic, share, and exit full screen. Maybe it's because I'm in
Look
full
up.
screen.
Look up like top or to the right or something. Telling you there's a little.
Oh yeah. I had to go out of full screen.
There you go, dick. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's full screen. That's right. I always
There you
do
go.
full screen. Yeah. What? That makes no sense as a middle name.
I know.
Hey,
That's what I'm
guys,
saying. You're gonna.
You have no chance.
So I'll give.
Yeah, but if I give them the clue I want to give, they're gonna get it so fast.
I was gonna say probably the same clue, right? I'll type it in the chat.
Yeah, that's too easy though.
Yeah.
But we kind of have to do it. I don't know how else to. All right,
Yeah.
no, I got this. All right. So his middle name is the same as the last name of a super famous basketball player. All right. That's it. That's the name. That's it, right? That's too much already. They're gonna get it in 2 seconds. James. All right, Lindy. Lorenzo. His last name's Ball, dude. Come on.
Jordan. That's my name.
Yeah, I figured it would be Jordan. Kobe Jabbar. I said last name.
Okay.
No,
if they spelled it wrong,
don't
is
do
it
it. No,
okay?
they're gonna. We got it, but it's spelled wrong. But it doesn't matter.
2 people
That's
spelled it wrong.
okay. That's
though.
okay. Wait, did somebody get it
Jexter.
before? Oh no, Jexter got it.
Yeah, Jexter.
All right, it's spelled O''Neal. Jexter said O'Neal. All right, anybody else gonna try to claim they got it first and steal KPL from Jexter? Be a dick? No? Okay.
I don't see it any earlier.
I'm just joking. Shaq Baby. I love that Shaq Baby. That's awesome. All right, Jexter, you won
Tri-State Old Isle.
this and some of my stickers. And if I have anything else, I'll throw it in for you, buddy. Email me at I'll put it in the comments because this is the only way I remember.
Congrats, Jexter.
LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. I put it in the comments. Jackster, email me. Hopefully you don't live in fucking Indonesia like Josh or whoever won the one time. But if you do, I'll pay for it. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Congrats, dude. Thanks, guys, for coming out for the Lefty Live video game show. I love how Jordan said in the private chat, he put O'Neal, basketball player. Like,
well, I said a hint.
Shaq was. Like, I wasn't going to think of that, you dick.
I don't know, okay.
Mateo says, Lindy, my middle name is Dangerous. Marcos, have a good one, D10 Diva. Thanks for good night, my friend. Yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. Sorry, I was a little bit of a dick tonight, I think.
You're a dick all the time. What do you?
But that's just because of Tri-State put me in a bad mood. That fucker at fucking Bush Stash having 80s porn star looking motherfucker. I'm just kidding. Love you, Tri-State. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Jordan, you got anything you want to?
Thanks for letting me come on. It was super fun. Great to interact with everybody.
Yeah, Jordan. Hey, here, this shows you how you get on the show. Jordan messaged me last night, and he was like, when am I going to get on? I was like, tomorrow? So, if you want to come on, just hit me up. I'll probably say yes, unless I think you're creepy or crazy or something. Then I'll find a way to weasel out of it. You'll know.
Like, we already have a guest. Sorry.
So I will say for next Thursday, I don't have anybody lined up. For next Saturday, I think I have Justin and Molly from OCD for EDC, unless Molly really hates me and isn't kidding and then doesn't come on, which would be sad because I love her so much. But yeah, so that would be cool. And yeah, so if anybody wants to come on next week, hit me up. And I'm rambling, so let's close this out. I don't have Kyle here to say, stay safe in this crazy world we're living in. And we'll catch you on the next one. Nailed it.
Bye, everybody.